Welcome to another episode of Hypoghettocally Speaking. I'm your host, Ayo aka Ayo Poppy.
Hey yo, and it's Mr. Mister, Mr. Technically Difficult. And I'm proud to be here and I'm proud to be me. And y'all call me Mr. TD. And I'm here to make all these deep conversations a little bit more difficult.
I am Trill City J as always. I got the 44 year. That's it.
Hi, y'all. I'm Nikki J. You can follow me on Instagram at @TheRealNikkiJ.
Hey, y'all. I'm CC Tennessee. You can follow me on Instagram at CECELLI4As.
Hey y'all, I'm Kennedy Fuller, and you can follow me on Instagram at Kennedy Fuller.
Well, thank y'all for, I see a lot of new faces, see a lot of returning faces. Jay, I always like when you're here.
I appreciate
You always
it.
got the 40.
I do.
You always keep people in line, and I appreciate that.
Always.
Miss Kennedy, welcome to the show. We appreciate
Thank
you coming
you.
out.
I'm excited to be here.
I like to always start the show with a mental health check. So I like to ask the group, how was your week? How was your weekend? How are you doing? So, how was your week? How was your weekend?
Weekend was busy, but I'm doing great. I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I was hella anxious this weekend, so I was real reactive. You know what I'm saying? But it got better as it went along.
Okay, I'm happy to hear
You
that.
feel me?
I'll go. My week was challenging, but
Okay.
I'm here. I'm excited. I feel like this is the highlight of my week, so I'm really excited.
so
to be here.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
Me too.
My week was long. From Sunday to Friday.
My bad.
I got a total of 12 hours of sleep in 5 days. So it was a long
That's not
work
that
week.
much.
No, you
Actually, Thursday I fell asleep going to work that morning. I actually hit a car, but that's neither here nor there.
Damn.
But we here. We gonna make it work. Anybody else? How was your week, Miss Shay?
This week, it was pretty laid back. I kind of did a lot of self-healing this week.
We
I
love
did
that.
a lot of bonding time with my daughter.
Yes.
So
Well,
you always need a reset.
I
so.
saw a black dress, so you did more than that.
Okay, I had
Herbie.
a cousin sister day.
Okay,
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw a black
Yesterday.
dress.
I never
But that's
had
the end of the week.
Okay.
That's the end of the weekend.
When I'm wearing them black
However, I
dresses.
did have to take some time out for myself
Okay.
as well yesterday.
Well, shout
And
out
it
to
was
the
a blur, but
shout
I
out
had
to
a
the
good
black
time.
dress.
That's that proud
You
to
know?
be me time.
I'm glad y'all like my dress. Glad
That
y'all
was
like
a good
it.
dress. Miss Tennessee.
Well, I'm still proud to be me. Okay.
Okay.
Never forget
Thank you
that.
for the promo.
Never forget that. But I don't know, y'all. I had some car issues, y'all, but it's okay. I'm here. I made it here today.
You did.
They got
I made
they got
it.
some mechanics in the comments.
You were.
Hey,
you-
mechanics, get at me. Hey,
Yeah.
people that want to buy me a new car, get
Oh
at me.
wow!
Hey.
Wow! I don't know if we got those kind of people in the
Selfish.
comments. Oh, that's not my audience base. That's not my demographic.
You forgot the ghetto in the least.
Yeah,
Not gonna get
but
it.
y'all know I like to start the show with a hypothetical, just to break the ice so everybody get to talk. So the hypothetical this week. So hypothetically speaking, if you had to only have one sense, either taste, hearing, smell, or sight, if you only can have one, what's the sense you're picking? Anybody
Okay.
can take it.
I'll
Anybody
go. I would say my sight. I feel like I'm a very visual person, so I feel like I want to see everything.
Okay.
I don't want to just live in darkness.
So you can see high wings, but you can't taste high wings.
Oh, so you only
Got
able-
you.
That shit
Yeah.
just be hot. You don't even
only
know if you got
able
a
to keep
flat
one?
or
Only can
drum.
keep one. That's it, just one.
Can't keep 2 out of 5.
No,
It's
you
5
can't.
senses.
You can't change.
Which one? I take one
First of all,
away.
Take one
y'all
away.
not finna go out the parameters of my question. You get one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's deep.
That is.
I'm definitely
hella
gonna say
deep.
C because I need to see. I'm definitely gonna. I need to see.
I'm going to eat.
Period.
I'm sorry. I'm
So
going
taste.
I don't care what it tastes like.
Don't
I'm
Don't
gonna
both of y'all wear glasses?
Who?
Hey, I already
That's
don't
not
have
the
any
question.
no contact
I need to
lens
see.
or like glasses right now, so I feel like I need to eat my food. I want to taste them greens. I want to eat that macaroni and cheese. I want to taste that sushi. I want to eat that hibachi. I feel like if I can't see, you know what I'm saying? If I can't hear, that means it's no there's no negativity I can see or hear. So it's like the only thing I'm tasting is things that's good for me, and I know I'm gonna be around good people, so they're gonna be like, "Here, your cheesecake." Stuff
Okay.
that I like. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
This is
That was a
me.
good answer.
I
Damn.
mean,
That was a bean answer.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's
What-
hard.
I need to see though. I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
hard.
I gotta see.
So 40, where you at, man?
I just feel like I gotta keep just one.
Stop. Yes.
You
Man.
trying to taste shit.
I'm thinking lose one. Shit, no, I ain't trying to taste it. Fuck taste.
Right.
Uh,
I don't give a fuck about taste.
I gotta keep the sight, man.
Shit.
Definitely gotta
I
see.
just do.
That's where you at?
If you had
That's
one
where
thing,
I'm at right
if
now.
you had
No,
one
you
thing,
know what?
I
You know
can't
what?
hear
You know
you,
what? Fuck
happy
that.
for the rest of your
Actually,
life. One
I want to
thing.
keep like the sense of touch, sense of feel. You know what I'm saying, right? That's the
Okay.
sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to keep that.
You want to touch?
I want to
So-
keep that. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't need to
I
see
agree.
you. I don't need to see your bitch ass
You don't know what you touching.
I could navigate, but
I'm with
goddamn,
you on that.
you go. What?
Yeah, but if you can see them, you don't need to touch them.
Helen
Right.
Keller was.
Nah,
wasn't she
I'm
blind?
gonna stick with
So-
C.
So if you can't see
Okay.
it and you
Del-
can't hear, what is you
No.
touching?
time
I
out.
don't
She
give
said
a damn
what?
about touching you as
Touch
long
it.
as
Wait,
I
you
can
ain't gonna
see
know what
you.
you
Time out.
touching.
You don't think you gonna know
So
what
is
you
one
touching?
mic-
No.
Y'all didn't watch JoJo?
Okay, so
That's a hell of a.
He just freaky.
so I picked.
Absolutely.
True.
Man, she just did this shit for food.
Yeah.
She just did it.
My
That's
name
cool.
is for the rest of your life. You only have one
So I-
thing.
Okay.
Hold up,
One.
hold up.
You just want to
Okay.
touch
Let me-
everything.
let-
like,
wanna
let me
be
go
able
real
to
quick.
feel shit.
Let me
one
go
mic.
real quick. Let me
Okay.
go real quick. So this one's hard because I was gonna say give up smell, but I'm from New Orleans, so that smelling crawfish is kind of like I can't not have that, but it would probably be smell because I can't give up taste. The food too good. I can't give up touch. That's my love language, and I can't give up sight.
But you gotta give
But you
it
have to
all.
give up
You can only
everything
have
except
one.
one.
I gotta give up smell.
No,
I'm
you're
not-
not giving
oh,
one
no,
up.
you
You
wanna-
want to
you wanna
keep
give
one.
up
keep
your-
Oh, I'm keeping
You
one.
wanna get
Just
keep
one.
Yeah.
Just one.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Just one.
Taste.
I need to
Touch.
You
You
keep
wanna
one.
touch?
I just watched John Wick, man. I'm
Y'all know.
the
See, look, I see, I
blind
get
dude.
it.
Yeah,
They probably
touch.
never come.
Y'all
Touch.
can't feel.
They probably
Y'all
never
can't
come
see
anywhere.
nothing. Y'all can't hear nothing. Y'all
But my
can't taste
dick
But I
nothing.
can
don't
touch.
be.
But you can
But
touch.
that's so weird. That's
One
what
mic.
you want to be doing.
Creepy
Like,
crawlers. Creepy crawlers.
mic, y'all.
That's so
Creepy
weird.
crawlers.
Hey, so
So
you
we're
would
not
be with
gonna-
a dude that couldn't touch you?
So we're not going out on tangents. We one mic in it. My answer is, I won't hear.
you want
I
to
want to be able
hear?
to hear.
Okay.
You want to hear them coming?
No, not necessarily that. You know what I'm saying? My mindset goes to, I got 2 boys, so I would want to be able to hear my boys talk.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? They can hear me talk. I can hear them talk. I would want to hear them go from little kids to what they sound like as grown men having a conversation with their dad. So I want to pick here, man.
But you can't
Alright.
see. You
I
can't.
don't
See,
have-
Raps for
you
that.
can't see them grow up.
Yeah, I don't have to see them, but we can have
You can
deep
hear 'em,
conversation
yeah.
every day
Yeah.
where we.
You can make sure
it
they
don't
get
matter
what
what
they
they
need
got
from
on.
you.
We just talking to their dad. So,
But you
like,
can still
wanna hear.
communicate
Yeah.
through like writing and
You
stuff like that.
communicate
Like
through
you don't
food.
have to
Wait.
be-
How you gonna hold a
But
pistol
time
if you
out.
can't
But-
feel it
but-
in your
but-
I
hand?
mean, you can.
You
But-
can
but-
You don't
No,
gotta
you
touch
can't
it.
feel
You can
it.
see
Time out.
it.
You
You
can
can
still
just-
hold it.
You ever
Like,
had, like,
even if you can't feel it,
What
you
you
can.
holding? How you know
but
it's a
just-
pencil?
What you say?
It could be a
Sight?
hot dog.
See?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see
I'm
that you're
with you.
holding a
But-
pencil.
but
You
just
can
to
see
go
what
off-
you're writing.
Just to go off that, because I picked here because of my sons. You said writing, and I do. I keep a tablet every day
Mhm.
that I write to my sons.
I love that.
That when I'm gone,
A
they
memoir.
can still have
Mhm.
and like learn things and still be able to apply it to
We'll
life.
put
So I
that
do
in one
I
of
love
them
that.
Care Bears.
I do that now. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just what I want to hear.
Okay.
I respect everybody's answers.
All
but
right, we
that's-
respect those.
That's where I see it.
Yeah.
Now the only
He's
one.
got a
Except
purpose.
the taste though.
The only one that was a little weird was the taste. She just
I'm like, yeah,
decided-
you can't
But mind you,
communicate.
look. So
Nah, but
say.
she just had wings. That's why she got the taste.
But listen. Like, so say you know how like your mama cook. So like you know that if you couldn't see, hear, touch nothing,
can't
like
my mama
all of that,
food no more?
you know that's your mama
Yeah,
cooking.
yeah.
I know how my sister cook. I know how my daddy cooks. So like my daddy cook real good spaghetti. My mama cook. She got this thing called mommy rice. My sister, man.
And so,
I need you to think
and so,
about
what, so
food.
what you saying is
Yeah,
if
you
you
making
lost
people hungry.
if you lost the other sites, those you've been able to taste those meals will take you back to moments where you see
yeah,
them.
I'm
in your
happy.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we
all about
good.
what's a
Yeah, we
priority.
good.
So
Yeah,
if
what's a
food is
priority?
important
I
to
love
you,
food.
Yeah.
then you want to
Cause
taste your food.
Forget all the extra stuff. I'm
I
sorry
need
to you.
to
I
see
need to
those.
taste that food.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
All right,
I gotta
so
see.
me and Miss actually it was Miss Kennedy and Jake having a conversation outside the podcast before we started, where she was like, she believes that women should be courted, and that she not paying for the first date, she not going Dutch.
I'm not.
And then Jake said he's never been on a first date where he did have to pay. He was always paid for the first date.
Boy.
Wait, did you say
My
you didn't say that?
boy.
Did you say that? You
Big-
never paid
big
for a
P.
first date?
I just had never paid.
Oh,
for
okay.
it.
So
Most 90% of the time.
So I want to ask for the ladies on
Big P.
the panel, how important is a man paying for the first date? And if it's important, I want to know why.
I'm gonna be honest. It's really not that important to me because
If I
9
have
times out of 10, if I'm going on a date, I'm gonna have my own money anyways.
Mhm.
Like I'm not going nowhere and I ain't got no money. Second, it's like if the vibe is cool, you know, I'm like, I like him. Fuck it, I got it. I'm gonna pay for it. I got you. You know, catch me another time. Like next date on you. You know, I'm like next date on you.
Mhm.
But I got it tonight because I really enjoyed your company. Type shit.
Say if I had this cup in my hand, I'd clap. Let me tell you something. yeah, appreciate the guys. Appreciate the guys. So Tennessee, you had the same kind of.
You know, I have the
Same
same
kind of
vibe. No,
vibe.
I feel I really do want to diddle her on that because I feel like it's not really like I just feel like if we having a good time, like it's whatever. Like I feel like shoot, whoever feel like doing it, I feel like it's a race. I feel like hey,
Yeah, I got it. I
You
got
know
it.
what I'm
That's cool.
saying?
That's
Especially
cool.
if the
You know,
vibe
That's
is
real
good.
cool.
First off,
vibe. Like,
Tennessee, you
yeah.
are great. If you race into that check,
Yeah.
I appreciate
No,
that.
No,
I
'cause,
appreciate
you know,
the
'cause I feel
vibe.
like, you know, if you have, I feel like my vibe is if we having a real good time, like,
I'ma
I
be
feel
ready
like
to pay.
you want me, you trying to pay so I can come back again, and I'm trying to pay so you want to come back again. You know, I feel like so it's like
Yeah.
we having a good time.
Hey, if you in the comments, you want a good woman. Hey, we here with it.
As a matter of fact, no.
So Miss Kennedy, why is it important to you that he? What is it? I guess what is it showing to you for him to pay the first date?
I mean, all of it is an investment. So it's an investment of time, you know, and it's an investment of effort. So it's not that I could pay for yours, his,
No, that's not what I
hers,
said.
everyone.
I said, why is it important
But-
that he pays?
Because I think it's showing me your interest. You know what I'm saying? Showing me that you're serious about me. Because one of my biggest things, I want my husband to be a provider for the
Okay.
family, right?
Okay.
So I think it
So,
sets the tone
I got
of what the
questions.
rest of our life
Nah,
will
nah,
be.
nah.
Now, if I'm
No,
coming
that
out of
makes-
pocket,
I mean, she said
No,
first,
First
you know,
date.
or just
First
first
date.
date.
First
I
off,
don't mind getting the
I
third.
agree.
Actually, I have a rule. Like after a few dates that you showed me your interest, I will pick up the check, or I'll plan the date, or I'll plan whatever's next.
so
'Cause I don't mind doing that.
No,
'Cause
ain't no clap for that.
Clap for that.
Okay,
I'm showing
clap
interest.
for that.
but
That's a
you know,
appreciation. That's a
I'm
appreciation.
showing
No,
interest.
no, no, no,
I'm
tell me,
And
tell
if
me,
you
tell me.
don't pick
No,
up
no,
by
no,
the
no,
third,
no.
then I know you're
That-
not interested.
First of all, so I like. So hold on, Jay. So I know you said traditional, and you had somebody clapping for you.
That's crazy.
But I
He
want
saw me somebody.
I'm down here like
so two things. First off, boo.
Whoa.
That's bullshit. Second of all, I think we're confusing traditional and what she said, and they're not the same
No.
thing.
What is traditional
So-
to you?
So that was a
So one
chauvinistic
of the
trait.
no, it wasn't because I know what traditional is because I had traditional parents, traditional grandparents.
Okay.
Me
And
too.
so what she said wasn't traditional.
You said
So
tradition.
the way that she
I did, I did.
I
the
didn't
way,
say
the way
that.
oh so him so he's
Yeah.
wrong.
She didn't say
The way that she premised her
He throwing
question.
me under the bus.
Yeah, I am all the way under that motherfucker. So the way that she
I'll back up
premised
on it.
the answer is she started by saying he's showing interest, he's making the investment.
Mhm.
So my question then begins: what's wrong with you paying? Because that's showing your investment into him.
I will. I'm not
No,
saying
no, no,
that
no.
I
I'm
don't
saying
have an
what's-
issue doing
I'm
that.
saying
Why don't
what's
you do
the
it first?
Not
She
first.
knows, but she said she
Because
was
I want my
setting the
man to
tone.
be the leader
Yeah,
of my
she said she was
household.
saying the
yeah, but what
tone.
I'm
But she
that-
said later on that she would pay
but-
for
yeah.
a
But
date.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her to understand,
Mhm.
or for the world to
Why is it her
understand,
first
that
date?
that by him paying doesn't set the tone for shit.
May
Because he
I?
can pay for the first 3 days and be a fuck nigga. So none of
may
him
I?
paying has anything to do with it.
But
Right. But
it's
we
May
need
I-
to know that.
Jake,
Yeah.
Jay guys got
Jake.
words. He got
May
words.
I?
Jake.
yes.
Please
Okay,
chime
Jake.
in.
I want to see what
Please.
Jay got to say.
Hey, what's up? Y'all know this is your boy JK, DAGREAT.
Really?
Man, Mr. FT, Fresh Talent himself.
Yeah.
All right, look, check this out. First and foremost, what you said was not wrong. You're setting the tone for what you want in life.
Yes.
Cool. Kudos to you. Obviously, you don't want a lot out of life.
Whoa.
Damn. Damn. So we both
I'm not
understand.
saying I'm not saying he
We
right,
both
but he
understand.
definitely
You're
got
not
wrong.
wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But my whole thing is this right here is like, okay, I heard you say later down the line, cool. But this thing right
Yeah.
here, you say you sent a tone for your husband. But at that time and date, I'm not your husband.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy you met that you're trying to get to know. But see, my whole thing is like, I'm setting it up to as well, but in the sense of this right here. If I'm gonna be the guy who'll take care of you for the rest of your life, then why not take care of the first
But
date?
how do we know
But
that?
that's
You
the thing.
speaking
No.
hypotheticals, hypotheticals.
I got you right.
No.
This-
Yeah,
this-
yeah,
this is how we know.
But you're doing the
Listen,
same
wait.
thing
Hold on.
by
like
making
what
me
you're
pay.
saying.
This is how we
No.
know right here.
Yes, you are.
I'm for the set it. You
Wait, let him
ready?
finish.
I'm for the set it. If you picked up that first date and your mind didn't go, damn, I just paid for the first date for this nigga, then guess what? The second date is on me. The third date is on me. The fourth date is on me. The
But
fifth
how
date is
do I
on me.
know that?
The rest of your life is on me. Only thing it took you to do was pay for one
Is it a
lousy
test?
date.
Is
It's a test, but it's not a test because at the end of the day, it's because my job is to be the best ultimate husband in the future for you, so you never have to lift a finger again. Your money is your money. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, if you can show me that you can pick up this first date, then at the end of the day, then I got you for the rest of your life.
I feel like
That's
we're
what I'm saying.
saying
Because dudes do
you
pay
want me to
attention
show
to that.
you, and I want you to show me,
No,
so
but-
then we
but-
never
but
gonna
listen,
get
but-
nowhere.
listen,
I'm finna
you
fix
said
more
about a
interested in
third
I'm finna
date.
fix it for you.
What's the third day that you say, you know what, I'm gonna pay? Why not that first date? Or why not that first date you said, hey, you pay for me, I'm pay for myself? Because at the end of the day, guess what? If you told me, hey, I don't see nothing past this first date, then I wasted my money too as well, and my time.
I mean,
So just as well as your time is valuable, my time is valuable too as well.
All-
So if you tell me, and look, and we're not talking about no females that's bored and want to go on a date. We're not talking about no females that ain't got no money and they looking for somebody to get paid food to eat that day. We're talking about an actual, you're really looking for some love, and I'm looking for love too as well. And I'm like, hey, if this is real, then look, I'm gonna pay for myself. Or guess what? I like this. I want to see you again. I'm gonna pay for myself, or I'm gonna pay for both of us, and hopefully next time we can keep it going.
But
for
listen,
me,
okay,
I'm not interested in courting a man. I want to
asked
be
you to court me.
courted.
I'm still
But that
no,
to
no,
me
no, no,
sounds
Jake.
like
Jake,
courting.
I got
No,
it.
it's
Jake,
not.
Jake,
Because I need to
Jake,
treat you.
No.
And I
The
need
courting,
to.
no. The
I'm just
courting,
not interested.
See,
no.
but see, people get lost in the courting is not the paying for the date. The courting is the conversation during the date. So therefore,
No.
if my conversation
No,
is good and I'm showing you a good time,
Yeah.
why not pay for my good time?
No.
If I got you laughing
I
the
agree with
entire
that.
time,
No
if
bullshit.
I
I'm the vibe. I'm the
if the conversation is going the
Right.
entire
And that's why I
time,
said I would
why
agree
not
to
keep
pay.
it going? Why not say, you know what, bro,
If the
you a
vibe
good,
is
you a
right.
cool ass nigga, woo woo, etc. You had me smiling ear to ear,
No.
woo.
But at the
I'ma
end of
pay
the
for that
day,
shit.
Jake, I got it.
Yeah.
you
So
go.
no, I got it because she keeps saying I want to be courted. First of all, he was right halfway. I agree with 96% of it. That's a big percentage. The only
That
part I
is.
didn't agree with is I'm not. First of all, courting is way before the date.
Right.
Courting is we had a conversation on the phone to even plan the date. That I got to know you. I knew what you liked before I planned the date. Didn't even know where to take you. So that was the
And
courting.
so in doing that, you decided.
The court. No, what I'm saying is the courting process happened before the date, and I've said it on the show with you.
Yeah,
I told her I've said this many times before, but he know I said it. The date is preliminary. That shit is for you. We don't give a fuck about
So
that
if
date.
it's for me,
we
why
don't give
you
a
not
fuck about that
paying for
dinner.
the
No,
date?
but that's my point. If it's only for you, because men don't care about it. We can go.
But I think you would care about it with the right woman. You would care about it first date with someone you really like.
No, because the dinner.
No.
Because the dinner was extra. I knew because this is from a man. So you can think what you want, but this is a man talking.
Okay.
Usually 95% of the time when we see a woman across the room and we approach, we already have in our mind what our decision is. Will she fucking?
Right.
I like her. I would like to get to know
Okay.
her. And 95% of the time after the first conversation, we know whether we want to be with them.
Right.
Right.
So when you see a woman and you like, ooh, I like her, I want her to take me out and pay for me to go on a date.
But
see,
that's what
hold on, time out. No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is men never have a conversation with themselves about a date.
If I gotta pay for
When
your
I
time,
get to
that's a prostitute.
It's not paying for my time.
That's a
no,
prostitute.
I am.
It's an
I
experience.
am. No.
It's the possibility of us living the rest of our lives together.
I'm an experience just like you an experience.
And
I'm a
I
vibe.
agree with that. That's what I'm saying. I will pay for you too.
No, I'm the catch.
Just not on.
I'm the catch.
Oh, okay.
I'm the motherfucking catch.
I got one question.
Yes, the fuck I am. No, she not.
That's what
No,
I'm saying. The whole
I'm the
mentality of
Hey,
the
like
side
academic
for a woman
said,
to pay.
I'm the
I'm the
catch.
motherfucking catch.
Hey,
got a question.
I got one
I'm
question.
gonna
not
say this
agree.
in this room. She the kid.
No.
Hold on,
No,
hold
I'm
on,
the
Joey
catch.
Gill.
I'm the
Hold on,
catch.
Joey Gill.
This is what's
Joey
wrong
Gill.
with the
Hold on,
niggas
hold on.
today.
I got one question.
One mic.
No.
One mic.
Y'all want to be
One
the
mic.
girlfriend.
So,
I feel like
Kennedy.
he's a comedian, so his
One mic,
time might
one
be
mic.
going.
Nah, I can explain it to you. You can get it.
I do one liner, so just let me get this out
Yeah,
real quick.
get it out.
So, Kennedy, you said that you expect the man to pay to show his interest. How do you show your interest on the first date?
That's a great question. Thank you
It
for
is a great
asking that question. I think in returned effort, like I said, I would pay down the line. Or even
Nope.
just
No, the first
responding.
date.
First date.
On the
First
first date?
First date.
Have you been out on a date with someone you knew wasn't feeling you? Have you?
That's
You
not
thought I was-
answering
that's
that
not-
question.
that's
I'm
not the
saying
question,
because
though.
I think it's.
Yes, we have, but answer the
But
question.
the vibes are there.
don't
Like you
ask-
see.
No,
So if we may reiterate,
You go to the club, you pay for
If we
vibes.
may-
That's
if
what
we
I'm saying.
may-
That's why I say like in this
Okay,
day
no,
time.
we hear
Pay for the
everything
vibes
you
everywhere.
saying.
No.
Hold on.
That's
we
why I
hear,
say.
we hear everything you saying, and that
I see
sounds
love.
great on a t-shirt.
So one mic.
But what are you doing to show interest on the first date to return?
I think-
interest, or what do you do to show interest on the first date?
Are we talking about
Literally.
intimacy?
No, how do
Are we
you?
talking about fucking? Like, is that what we're
What
talking
are
about?
you doing?
What are you doing?
What
How
are you
with
doing to
everybody?
show
He's
interest on
showing
the first
interest.
I
date?
think actual interest in the conversation, actually learning more about
No,
you,
that's not
learning
what we
about who
asking.
you are. That's how I show interest.
No, I'm saying
Okay, but
he
just
show
saying-
interest by planning the date and paying for it. What are you doing to show interest?
I'm returning
Showing
the favor.
up.
Oh my God.
Right, period. No, right.
Showing
Showing
up.
up.
That's it.
Let's start there.
Right
So
on.
look, I honestly feel like
Okay.
Please.
like
I'm
when
finna-
dudes do take females on
I'm
a
finna go
date
left.
and they
Yeah, I
pay
know.
for everything, they expect sex in return, right? Because and I feel like a
No.
lot of women get
No, why we
offended
changing
by
it?
that. But if you paying for the look, I feel like a lot of women get offended by men want to have sex with them on the first date after they pay for the meal. That's why I say like if you paying for the meal on your own, it's up to you to decide if you want to go home with him and have sex with him or not. Because technically he never done anything for you. So if he
Right.
interested in you, he gonna call you again and say, look, I want to spend some more time with you, and this time it's on me. And he ain't gonna expect nothing in return because
Right.
you've already shown him. I got my own M's. I can carry my own.
Right.
I can carry my own weight. But it's like most men expect it out of women on a date.
I got you. My question is that you said he's, you're an investment, and that's great. So when we make investments, we expect a return.
Yes.
What is your return to his investment?
My return, if we make it the distance,
But most dudes
it
expect
doesn't have
that.
to be sexual, but I think it could be. First of all, I think what I provide is way more than sexual. It's emotional, it's spiritual.
What
Like it's
the
not
fuck?
just
So,
sex. You know? What I'm
No,
saying?
I get what you're saying, but the dilemma that every guy is having
What's the dilemma?
is that you're describing something without putting a name to it or giving details to the description. You're being very vague with your descriptions. So, an example, you go on a date. What do you expect a man to do? First thing come to mind. What do you expect him to do? He asks you out. What you expect him to do on a date?
What do I expect him to do?
If he asks you out, you go on a date. What do you expect him to do?
Pick the place,
Pick the place. Okay. What
time,
else?
location, all of that.
Time,
It would be
location.
nice if I get a ride there so I don't have to drive,
Okay.
but I will
So
drive.
pause right there. Notice how you have descriptive details on how you want this date to go.
It would be nice.
But what every guy is saying is that you're not giving us descriptive detail about what's going to happen if we do all these things.
But why
So-
does it need to be tit for tat? Like,
No,
why is
so
it
why is
very
it the
like,
tat?
Wait. It's not tit for tat.
It's really could just be an experience. Like we could just be getting to know
listen
each
to what
other
you're-
in
but listen to
general.
what you're saying.
But you're
though.
making me do the tat.
You
making me do the tat.
You make me do the
Yeah,
tat.
like,
Getting no
I
tat.
will say,
I really
if you
think-
got a bag, paying for a date is
No,
nothing.
fuck the bag.
No,
Fuck
we're
the bag.
not-
It
we're
ain't
not-
Not even
it's-
a bag, but if it's
it's-
someone you're interested
no,
in.
It's
Like,
never
what I'm
about
saying?
money, but the reality
it's never
is.
about. I'm trying to explain.
But this is the first. But I feel like y'all really all taking this too serious. Like this. I feel like y'all really all taking this too serious. First of all, this is our first date.
Thank you.
At the end of the
Thank
story,
you.
this is our first date.
Literally, we were
That's
talking
what
about
I'm
the
saying.
date.
Like, I feel like y'all should be having a good
But-
time.
but-
I feel like at the end of the day, like your first date, it should be fun. Y'all should be vibing off energy. Like I feel like for me to go out with somebody, I really have to be like vibing with you. Like I feel like I could have a good time with you outside of like what we've been doing, like the courting, what we was talking about outside of the courting that you was doing. Let me see what you like. Now let's go out on the time. Let me see how you acting, conducting yourself in
That
public.
sounds good,
So,
but the
what?
question still stands for the first date. Because listen, we can talk about what's going to happen.
We can, but honestly, I feel like we should be going. Honestly, I pay for. I feel like you should pay for you.
No,
I should pay for me.
No. Listen what I'm saying.
See, y'all got the right idea.
It's
That's
not
what I'm
about
trying
the
to-
exchange
I'm
of
trying to
goods or
explain why that
resources.
makes sense, though.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's feeling very
If you
transactional.
take $100 and go somewhere, you
Everything
want to
you
know
said sounded
what you're spending
transactional.
your $100 on. Would you not?
Yeah, I'm spending my
So,
$100.
you said
It's a
sounded
first date,
transactional.
so I feel like
No.
on our
Listen,
first-
everything.
no, my
Listen,
first.
I'm disregarding the
So what are
date.
y'all expectations? So I know what
you
my
guys, we're going to
expectations are.
circles. We're going to circles though.
Oh.
We're going to
No,
circles though.
I know we're going in
So no,
circles.
no, real
I got
quick.
something. I got
The
something
reason
I
why
gotta
I'm
say.
doing this
No,
is
real quick, I
from
just
a
wanna
point
bring
that
this point back.
nobody. Well, I'll say the ladies. I'm gonna ask the guys.
Yeah.
The ladies don't have a
You gonna-
definite answer for males, but they have a definite description for males of what the fuck you should be doing.
It's no, wrong. You
No.
had her you had her answer. You ain't had my answer.
Okay.
No, my answer, my
So-
my first
Standard
date,
is set.
my expectations for the first date, and what you should be expecting from me is
Why is that
you
plane
getting to
crashing?
know me. This is what we're doing.
But
I need to
again-
know how.
But again,
the questions
you-
I have
but
to ask you that I
You're
haven't been able to
clearly
ask you in
you're
person.
being descriptive about certain expectations, nonetheless.
Where are we going? We
Okay.
going?
You don't have
we
to
going
do
to dinner?
anything, and if
Okay.
you don't, then we might not have a
Okay.
second
I
date.
think that's a great
That's
okay.
it. Like you
Okay.
can do whatever
Hey,
you want to do.
hey,
So that shows me the type type of man you
So
are.
Let's bring it back.
So let's bring it back. I'm gonna move. We're gonna move on. We're gonna go in circles because my mind is made up that her life needs to be transactional.
No.
I found that. That's what you said. That's what I heard.
Even brought up the bag.
Yeah, she even brought up the bag, so
I'm
I know
just
it's
saying.
transactional, right?
If it ain't tricking, it, you got it. That's
No. But
I mean,
fuck that nigga. Whoever said that shit the first day. What I'm
He
saying,
got a baby.
yeah.
You should've known.
Time out. Because see the thing, the overall point I was trying to get you to understand was it has nothing to do with the transaction. The nigga don't get most niggas. I'm not gonna say all.
So you just want to know that she cares about you first?
No. I'm saying women have premised their life because you mentioned courting and I would like not to drive and for him to pick the place and for him to pick the time. Women have ultimately women that think like you, not all women, but women who think like you have made the statement without making it that their time matters more than his.
All right. And
so when you say let me land. When you say I want him to pick the place, pick the time, have a ride for me, pay for the date, make sure we have a good like what you're saying is just you showing up meant enough, but he had to jump through hoops.
Not
so
hoops.
no, those are hoops. Those are
Not
hoops.
hoops.
Those are things.
Just planning.
No, but those
also
are
leadership.
No.
I want my man to be a leader.
I get what you're saying. I'm saying
I want to follow your lead.
I'm saying
that's the role of a wife in the Bible.
No, but that's fine.
But you know my wife.
No.
But I'm just saying, if we're not young, we're not 20, we dating, we're married.
That's
if you want to marry.
Say, man, let me land, man.
Go ahead.
Let me land.
The fuck?
What I'm saying is none of the things you named had anything to do with the first date. They matters not how good of a leader I am. They matter not how good of a
does.
It does not.
I'm taking notes on everything.
No. What I'm telling you is a man that takes you on the first date is not himself. I'm on my.
You get the representative.
No.
Of a person.
You get the representative of who I am. So nothing about the first date has anything to do with me. You can't gauge who I am off the first date. But what I'm
I think you could.
It's the menu picture, not the food.
No. What I'm saying is you're still butting the wall. Like you're bringing up perception and what he did. What I'm saying is you had a whole list designated of what he needs to do. And what you said
doesn't have to.
No. But what you require for you to date.
What you expect.
And what you expect.
I would like those
and what I'm saying is you said the only thing that you needed to do is show up and be a vibe. So what you said by saying that is your time, your money, and your effort meant more than his.
No.
And that's not but you don't have to say that. He felt that. Every man in this building can agree that when you say things like that, we feel that way.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a motherfucking vibe.
True.
Okay.
You feel less than because you're paying for the date?
No, it's not less than. No. It's not less than because let me tell you something. I'm gonna pay for the first date.
Okay.
But it's the
Hold on.
It's the entitlement that you think that I should.
Right. No,
Not that I
That's
want.
not entitlement.
No,
I
there's
would
entitlement.
love for you.
It's what you was taught.
If you don't, I can still pay.
No, what I'm saying
But then
is,
I'm gonna be mad about it.
I was talking about things. I
but
get
all
it.
I want
But that's the
I'll
thing.
still pay.
You being mad is the key.
I mean, not mad. I just feel like I wouldn't want to
Right.
continue.
But-
Okay, for
awkward
instance,
now.
B, let me.
No, I just want to say this
A
one
little
point,
bit.
and then you can
Go
leave.
ahead.
All left shoe on the right.
Go ahead, B. Go ahead.
One mic.
All I want to say is you can feel that way, and I'm saying this to you. NG, and technical difficult. And I mean this from the bottom of my soul. Whoever taught you that was a terrible person. They taught you terrible tradition. They taught you. No. Time out. No, let me land. Let me land.
He just called everybody
Let me land.
He crashing.
No, I'm not.
He got soul playing. He ain't landing.
I've never crashed. I've always landed the plane.
You got some turbulence.
It's a little turbulence.
She's having to
because-
deal with dudes that was a waste of time. So she don't like wasting her time no
No,
more.
because what I'm saying is, because 95% of the things our parents taught us, they learned from people who didn't know what they were talking about.
Okay.
So half the things that I hold as traditional, I've learned as an adult is complete, utter bullshit. I'm saying whoever taught you that a man should pay was taught by somebody who had
That's
no.
not even a
No,
I've
no.
experienced men who didn't pay and then who paid.
Right,
It's
right,
not
right.
like
No.
Real quick, hold on.
But he was saying he was taught that. I'm saying he should be untaught.
Well, talk to him.
And retalk.
Hold on. So,
Hold on, wait.
I'm-
I got something I gotta say real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like to bring it to a certain extent, to bring it all back so we can carry on to the next topic and everything like that. Like it has nothing to do with guys trying to be the girlfriend these days.
Because that's
like that,
weird
blah blah.
behavior.
That's not. And I do hate that is what's brought up.
Yeah, that's what you think.
When there's a man expressing himself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for
But
sure.
in reality, it's just more so the sense of like, just as well as you value your time, I value my time too as well. You know what I'm saying? So if we talking about a first date thing, that's why I say it's either Dutch or it is. I'm talking about a personal experience of me not paying for first dates.
So if we were to
You know
go
what
on
I'm
a
saying?
first date,
You're paying. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Wait, listen.
Yeah, she
Listen.
definitely paid.
Let me
She definitely paid.
I'm saying this off experience because I've had people in the same sense be like, I'm not paying for nothing, and then wind up paying for that. And I'm only saying because again, it's the vibe. So to me, if I showed you a good time, I came out here, did my darnest, and you enjoyed every single minute of it. You know what I'm saying? And then again,
but do you think I'm not showing you a good time?
Hold on.
But I had to pay for yours.
Hold on, wait. I showed you a great time, right? And I paid for it. You looking for a text back to be like, can't wait to do it again. But that don't mean you showed me a good time. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm saying is if I did my damn thing, making the plans, putting the date together, and making sure you enjoyed yourself, make sure everything was great. You didn't drive there. I got you picked up, your chauffeur, yada yada, and all that shit, valeted your car, whatever the case may be. And then you had a good ass time, and I paid my money. And then after that, I said, I don't want to talk to her again. I wasted my time too, and my money. You see what I'm saying? So now look at this. I know me. I know you're gonna have a good time. One night.
But I also feel the same way about myself.
One night with me is the time of your life.
Same here.
That's what it is. So therefore, if I'm setting a standard, if I'm setting a standard, then what is the problem for you to be like? You know what? I enjoy myself. I'm gonna pay for this.
I got the next one.
After that,
no,
I get the next one.
Listen,
I got the next 150.
Hold
But
on.
why?
Quick question to wrap this up. One question for you. I know the question that you about to ask, so I guess I'll just go into that. Okay. No. Well, question I expect you to ask. When you said you saw leadership in the things he did, out of those things, what did you what leadership skill did he actually show?
It's the initiative.
Okay.
It's taking the effort to say this is what I want, this is what we're gonna do, this is where we're going.
So it sounded like a planner and not a leader.
See, I got real skills.
Not all
leaders. A project manager.
Yeah, project manager.
But
hold on, real quick.
I was gonna say
that.
See, look, I just said, like I said, I try to respect all y'all opinions and stuff like that. But see, the thing is, you're gonna have to pay for the first day anyway, because I'm gonna manipulate the situation and tell you.
But you also have to recognize I'm paying for something.
I got a question for y'all.
I'm gonna Apple Pay you when I get home.
Hey, before you go, did you and you can answer this? Do you guys and all of y'all, do y'all guys make sure it's clear before the date happens that they're paying? Since I'm learning,
put it out there.
I just want to know.
You just let the check come.
Is it an awkward situation? Y'all like Uno reverse.
I'm gonna answer your question for every nigga in here, bro. You don't tell a woman the truth because women are constantly lying. Listen to what Listen to what I'm telling you right now. But would you listen?
I'm gonna tell you.
Now hold on. Now listen. I'm gonna explain something to you in particular. I know my niggas got it. So you in particular. Number one, we just heard women talk about vibe. There's no truth in vibe. It's ambiguous. It's too general for a truth to be present.
Androgynous.
You know what I'm saying? Androgynous. This nigga with the SAT word right here. Hold on, wait. Listen.
A vibe is a feeling.
Right. A vibe is a feeling. Listen.
You feel it, you vibe.
But once again, feelings are not fact, which means they can't. Listen, being subjective and being objective are two different things, but facts can only exist in one. Point to be made here, bro, is when you're dealing with somebody who is so androgynous. who literally, listen, we got a conversation that's going in circle, bro. That's a relationship that's gonna be like, well, what you want to eat? Well, whatever you want to eat. Well, what you want to eat?
No.
Like,
Okay.
you get what I'm saying?
Wait.
No,
So look,
It's going to become a big issue. Like, now,
This shit pissed me
But
off.
that's
Next
what I'm
though.
saying.
That's
So,
funny though.
like you asked me,
look, every man got what I was saying, right?
Relationship.
Okay, now look, I got a
Hey,
question for the
say,
ladies. Now,
hey.
ladies, look, I got a basic question.
Hold on, let me raise my.
What-
Let me just say something.
What do you?
Just
What
let me
is the
say this.
value of a man to you? What makes a man valuable to you as a woman?
Let him go.
That's gonna get deep.
No,
That's
no,
gonna get deep.
I just want to
And
say,
the reason why I asked that question is because
I done said it 3 times, bro. It gets so muffled on this playback. Whoever talking, let them land and then come in after. No sidebar conversations, no ad libs. Like, let the person finish what they saying, because when they listen to this or watch this on YouTube, all they hear is yelling, and then they turn it off. One mic. If you have a question, answer the question before you ask the question. One mic, let the person land with whatever they saying.
I feel like he just want to do that because he want to show the bling. You shaking the hand too much.
Oh, no,
But ladies,
I could
that's a real question. How do you perceive a man's value? What makes him valuable to you? I'm curious because every guy wants some pussy, whatever, but to women, when you look at a man, what makes you go, oh, that man valuable? That's worth my investment. Just all women, please. I'm curious.
You talk, because I feel like this conversation is because of you.
I
I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to go to the next one. So,
But listen,
Sorry.
that question will actually explain everything that every guy talking about the pain, the blah, blah, blah. Listen, if she just tells you what she deems valuable, then you would know if you should even approach her.
That's what I'm saying.
All
It's
right.
probably it's whatever you.
Okay.
I feel like a guy just being himself is valuable. Like,
I think that
you
goes
be
into your
you
vetting.
the fact
and be
that I showed up.
comfortable with who you are.
Yeah. So I want to move on to our next point, which was over the weekend. The actor Jonathan Major was arrested for domestic accusations. He got out. It was found out that he actually didn't do those things.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So I wanted to discuss abuse on both ends, but I wanted to discuss more so than other that it seems that men are being more abused more often these days, and I feel like they're seen to be soft if they admit it. They seem to be unmanly if they press charges or they stand up for themselves and say, "Hey man, stop putting your hands on me." Like you seem more of a man if you just like accept the slap, accept the punch upside your head.
Before we jump into kind of spit the fact of everything that happened before we get into it, for those who don't know. So he is dating outside of his race, so let's just start there. But
that was the first.
Let me just give you the context.
Thank you.
Just give you a context of what situation happened, and who was potentially manipulating who. Apparently, he open palmed, hit her across the face, and grabbed her neck, which caused bruises. But apparently, there was a previous car-related incident or accident that happened that some of those bruises may have come from. Anyway, the person recanted their statement twice, and that's why AOB is saying that it's come out that he didn't do it. Technically, until the arraignment and the proceedings are through, we don't know what's going to happen, but we do know that another significant black male actor's career is in jeopardy due to allegations from a person that he cared for.
Okay, so victims recant their statements all the time first. I don't want to say that means anything.
No, I just wanted to put out that information.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? If he's innocent, he's innocent. If he's guilty, he's going to suffer the
But also,
consequences.
if he's
from that.
innocent, he's guilty.
And
if he's,
for sure, he's going to suffer the consequences from that still. But he still
Yeah.
got the vengeance, so he's going to get that check.
Honestly though, when I
Reshoot
first heard
that.
about the incident, I don't know, just something in me just feel like, I don't know why, I just feel like he was innocent. And I was having a conversation with my mom. I was like, I really just don't feel like he did that. But I could be wrong because dudes fight on their girlfriends all the time.
It
I was like, that happens all the time.
So-
I feel like, because I'm not gonna say that he didn't hit her, but something in me was just like, I don't know why I feel like he innocent.
Well,
and I left it
that-
at that. And then later on, she came back to me and she was like, well, that dude, he ended up being innocent. I was like, oh, really? Is he really innocent?
So
like,
he didn't
No.
punch her. He
But the-
slapped her and put his hand on her throat. He didn't choke her. That's
Because
what
you got to think about it.
Also,
A
that's
lot
what the
of
police
women
report
are being
says.
killed by their
That's what she
boyfriends
said.
these days. So
from her mouth.
Dude just got killed by his girlfriend. Dude just got shot
On live.
to death.
On
He was trying to
Facebook,
leave.
on Facebook Live was shot.
I didn't want to watch it.
know
Don't
about
watch
Yeah,
it.
so
Yeah.
so day before yesterday, she shot him on Facebook Live in front of the kids
And her mom.
because he tried to leave and didn't want to be there anymore.
Have you ever beat up before?
No, it wasn't
Oh,
about
see,
beating
no,
up.
but-
He-
but-
Oh,
His
wow.
nigga,
I'm not like
Why
that.
does that matter?
Okay, I'm just playing.
So you can't do my taxes no more.
No.
Okay, no, I'm just
So,
playing.
so I want to. If we could be transparent, have y'all ever put your hands on a guy?
I've never put my hands on a man.
Never.
Yeah?
Never.
You said yet?
Never.
Look.
I would never put my
Wait, who
hands on a
said
man.
that?
I would never put my
I'm
hands on a
sorry.
man because
I thought I heard yeah. I'm sorry.
regardless if
But
it's
then
a
take a
man or a
flight to
woman,
Tennessee.
I don't believe in putting my hands on anybody because I don't feel like violence is the key. You know, so I'm not gonna put my hands on
I
you because
agree.
I don't want you to put your hands on me.
Unless you get in the
Look.
cage and then it's okay.
I don't care what you is, man
That's
or
why I kept
female.
a sense of touch so I can.
So,
beat
Miss
motherfuckers around.
Miss Tennessee.
What's up?
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Tennessee.
I mean,
I feel like you finna say you did.
huh?
You did.
Someone wrote me Venice Los Niggas.
Oh.
And I asked him what that meant. And he told me, you beat niggas. And he said, Venice Los Niggas. And I was like, what that mean? And he was like, you beat niggas. It was just one time I had gotten into it with somebody that I was talking to. And it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? They did it. They started it.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not what I asked you.
Yeah.
How many brothers you
I
got?
asked you,
Have
did
you
you
ever
I have a
hit
little
this
brother who's
man?
autistic. Huh?
Did you hit this man?
I hit him back.
hit him back?
Mm,
I know
okay.
you was cracking
You
your knuckles.
defended
when you was
yourself.
saying
Hey, I believe. Hey, you see this Tina Arms?
Come on
Okay.
now.
Hey.
I
it.
see.
Yeah.
So I'm a firm. So I believe.
I'm sorry.
I believe it.
Didn't I see you in the movie kid?
Hey.
Hold on.
So I believe two things that neither person should touch each other.
Yeah.
Y'all don't need to hit each other
Yeah.
at all. But
Agreed.
and there's a but.
I did it.
I'm gonna let her. But I also believe that if she hits you, you had the right to hit her back.
Okay, but if they hit you, so you hit me, I can hit you back.
First of all, we shouldn't be touching each
We
other at
shouldn't
all.
be touching each other.
But if she touches me,
If he touches
I
me.
should have the right to get my lick back.
And vice versa.
I believe
So
in
if
that.
she get two
and
and
vice
you get
versa.
two?
No. I don't care if she hit me once. I'm still finna get my lick back.
That tick for tack.
No, I ain't the tick for tat. See, but this I won't say all women because all women don't act according to this. You know what I'm saying? But most women will be like, well, I'm a woman, so he shouldn't hit me.
Mhm.
He's stronger, he's powerful, he's a man, right? But you knew all that shit before you hit me.
Yeah.
So that didn't change once you hit me. I'm finna get my lick back.
Okay. But what about with those men that, okay, so say that you have somebody that's gonna fight back, you know what I'm saying? But like, she will never, I won't hit you if you hit me, unless you hit me, you know what I'm saying? But my deal is, if you have a woman that you know, well, she will defend herself anywhere, you know what I'm saying? So if she gonna defend herself on the street, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't she defend herself against you?
I'm
So
not
why would
telling
you
you
put
not
your
to.
hands
I'm
on
not
her?
saying don't defend yourself.
Oh, okay.
I'm
just saying.
all about. I'm
So
all
he's
about
not saying
defending
don't
yourself.
sometimes
I'm
don't
saying,
don't
I'm saying
initiate.
But
we
okay.
shouldn't
Don't
have a
initiate.
conversation that you get so mad that you feel it's okay to touch me.
All right, so we say each other. We should. You say equally. We
He's-
should not be touching each
Both
other.
ways.
Both
Both
ways.
ways.
Yeah.
So
That's
Miss
how I feel like everybody should feel like that though.
Miss Kennedy, where you at?
She looked at the time, but no watch.
I'm about to
She
see y'all some
did.
crazy
No,
She
shit.
I
did.
agree. I'm not gonna put my hands on you, and
Thank
you
you.
shouldn't put your hands on me. And also, I don't like violence in general. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm not trying to fight. No,
You don't like UFC?
All
I'll
right.
watch a fight.
All right,
So,
so
like,
I'm
in
gonna tell
general.
y'all some crazy shit. I used to get beat.
What?
You used to get beat.
He like it though.
Beat.
Why you so
like it though.
No, for real. No, okay, for real. I'm saying,
Sign up for the
I'm
dinosaur
saying,
OnlyFans.
in hindsight, of course, if she was a physically, you know what I'm saying,
I don't think BDSM
aggressive
count.
person. Most of the time, it was like I was bobbing and weaving. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit. One time, she called me a good time. I swear to God, she called me a good time, and I might be made a bitch or something. 'Cause my dick go hard as hell. I was like, what the fuck? And then, you know what I'm saying? So then, I'm for real. I'm for real. She did that shit.
You like
She did that shit. And I was about to hit her. I was about to hit her back, and I was like, damn. And you know what I'm saying? That ever since then, it didn't happen like 2 more times. She broke my TV and everything.
And they turned you on.
Like a motherfucker.
Oh,
How old were you?
He's a freak ass.
How
He
old
like
were
that
you?
type of
This was like
This is when he had
3-4
shit on
years ago.
layaway. No?
Say what's wrong?
That's
So
That's
How
COVID.
old
So
were
you was
you? I
COVID
need
in the
a
house
number.
like that.
so
No, that
that-
was before.
Oh, right
COVID.
before
That was
COVID. You're right
COVID.
before
Right
COVID.
before COVID.
so
You're right
this,
before
so this,
COVID.
so this is the problem.
You're right before COVID.
Niggas like you.
No, nigga, I'm not saying no.
no,
So
no,
look,
no.
so this is another thing. This is another thing. Look,
nigga.
I'm not saying it unlocked the kink or anything like that with that
It
shit.
did, though. That's what
No.
She knocked
No,
that
no.
loose.
Nah.
That's exactly what
No,
I'm saying.
because no.
Your dick got hard.
My nigga, oh yeah, the first time she called me, because I was like, damn, she got some hands. I was like, damn, I mean, that was impressive. Like, how the fuck,
This
you know
nigga
what
want to
I'm saying?
date a boxer.
Right.
I don't know what it was. Shit, I don't know, man. I know I feel safe around her. But I'm saying, but for real. I don't know.
Yo,
What
I
you
thought I
said
said
that?
some
You
wild
feel
stuff.
safe?
Hey,
That was a joke.
hey,
Like,
man.
you
But,
know,
so look,
your girl
let-
gonna have your back.
Let him be
Yeah.
great.
But no,
Let her be
it wasn't just like a hella fight and shit like that. But it progressively got worse. You know, one of them toxic shit or whatever.
She started
but
taking boxing classes.
no, she stopped taking pills.
Oh, shit.
But
It's even
shit,
worse.
what
Okay,
you
so
call
do
it?
y'all think that like people that tend to be in these domestic violence, like, is it mostly like pills or like alcoholism? Like you think that's what causes it, or like
It depends.
is that
No,
mostly?
it's
a lot of
all
it's
of
a lot of
it.
I feel
If
like
you
I've
got
seen it
violent,
before.
if you got violent
Yeah.
traits,
Okay.
carry
Pills
on.
and everything are
It's
symptoms.
usually childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, look.
So you watched it. You watched your mom, or you watched your aunt, or your grandma.
It was
and you-
video games
and
and
you
TV.
and you just think that's the way it works, right?
Yeah.
Or you've never been able to control yourself,
Mhm.
and so you hit.
Yeah,
And
so
no-
no, that's
and,
why I was asking.
and
Because I
nobody
believe,
ever told you couldn't.
no, but I believe it's genetics though. I believe it's in you. I feel like
And-
because just going
There
to
are some
school,
people
I know
that are
it is.
naturally more
No,
aggressive.
I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes
In
you'll
general,
see it and
that's
you'll
true.
grow up and be like,
But
that's
that-
something I never put up with. So
I
that's
feel like
something
some of it. I
definitely
feel like some of it comes
That's
with them not being able to
rare.
express themselves too.
Mhm.
Because I realized I had another ex that maybe was a little abusive, but she didn't hit.
That's a
She
lot.
knew better than to hit me. She
So
would
why
be
you
like,
So why
she
you
would hit
didn't-
me. She
so-
wouldn't even. She'd
so
be
did-
like, try to buck up to me.
So did you
And,
see
like,
those
do this,
warning
I'm like,
signs
whoa,
like when
this
y'all
shit
was first
crazy.
talking?
I
Like,
saw it.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's
did
always
you see
warning
that like
signs.
beforehand? Like that she might have been like,
No, they
a
don't never had
violent?
that shit. They just had that when they realized you the type of nigga you are, and they not the type of, you know what I'm saying?
So
Well,
you ain't
let me
leave.
ask the dudes in the room. Like,
I'm
what, so have any of y'all been hit, and what did y'all do to resolve
I
the
knocked
situation?
out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nice.
So
Nice.
I beat up
beat-
niggas.
Hold on.
So then your hands are weapons.
Beat your
That's
that's your
regardless.
Hold on.
You
So-
don't play with knives, why
so-
play with me?
So
I don't believe that.
is everybody saying they got their lick back?
I ain't never got hit.
You never got
Never
hit.
been hit.
All right.
Y'all dealing
So-
with
You,
I-
you hit him? Oh,
Nah.
I was like, damn.
nigga, I got shit slapped out my
Jay, what
shit.
about you?
Hey, so I ain't never been touched. I believe demeanor means a lot. My demeanor don't say you can put your hands on me.
But you just leave though. I know you.
No, if I get hit,
But you got like, what?
first of all, let me tell you to your face that if I
You ain't
get
leaving.
hit, I'm beating the fuck out of something. First of all,
You're not doing 1 for 1. You were doing 1 for 9.
no.
Oh.
I'm gonna end your shit.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I'm not. Yeah, because you
If it's a
thought
got
woman,
to.
you
You thought-
gonna
no,
beat
no.
her face in?
No,
You got
no.
to.
Know what I'm saying? Man, woman, baby,
So your son, so your son stepped to you.
old person, baby. I'm not doing no tripping.
Actually, I believe that.
You
I heard you
should.
talk to
I
your
think you have
son.
that right if they put their hands on you
Yeah,
first.
because at the end of the day, I never told you could touch me,
Yeah.
and I never touched you.
Yeah.
I never entered your space.
Yeah.
I never told you.
I remember the
never,
beginning of the
I never
podcast,
threatened
you know,
you.
I remember.
So if I'm not gonna touch you,
See,
you can't touch me. And then you also can't dictate how many licks I get because you hit me.
Hey,
no, hold on, but wait, I only got 2 rules for the
So
reaction.
you
I only
never
got 2
played.
rules for
You never
reaction.
did birthday licks, huh?
Like when you're reacting with the hit,
Nah, we gonna have to fight.
the first
Nah,
rule
I'll
is
play
it got to
those
be
shit. I
immediate.
understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Right
birthday
away.
Yeah, I know.
You can't hit me and I come back and be like, oh no, bitch, that lick earlier. You got me good earlier.
No. I want
And
to
then
explain
this-
something to everybody else. I want to
I've been waiting
explain
for
something.
this. I've been waiting to catch you slipping. But then the
look,
second rule, the
I
second
tell
In
rule.
the sleep, she hit you 3 hours ago.
Look, let me
Clean
explain
out.
something. The reason why, and this is some real life shit, I'm telling you from experience, because I used to be an MA in the Navy. So we used to have to do investigation on crime scenes.
Mhm.
One of the most violent crime scenes I've ever seen was a lesbian couple. Okay?
I bet.
The difference between men and women when it comes to crime is that
Period.
if 2 men fight, they'll stop once the other guy on the ground bleeding.
Yeah.
Women don't stop. until
They have a different goal. That's why.
Until the high of the emotion come down.
Yeah. So,
which means they'll be beating a dead body.
Yeah.
So I tell guys, if your woman, if you're in a situation and your woman putting her hands on you, bro, you need to correct that or walk away because a woman is more likely to kill you than a random guy with a gun.
I can speak for myself because I am bisexual, so I feel like I have been in a relationship where me and my girlfriend, well, an ex, did put our hands on each other, but I feel like it was, we wasn't beating each other to death. I feel like women, like, we gonna stop because at the same time, like, you know, I feel like that's women, like, we're friends at the end of the day. Like, I feel like we have more of like an emotional connection. So it's like, dang, we fighting right now. Like, you hurt. Like, I'm really upset that you hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, because women, like, yeah, we fight, and you see, like, women a lot of times, like, they'll fight and they go back to being cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
No, I see.
Wait.
I see.
Oh yeah, ball.
Like a sister, like somebody that has like a sister, you know.
No, I've seen more men get into an altercation and be friends later on than women get into altercation.
But when they
and be
like in
friends
that,
later.
I feel like when you in that time, like when like you're like it's a girlfriend or like, you know, a friend, like say like you fought your best friend or something like that, like, you know, something like that, like, you know, somebody
more
you
heated.
care about.
So-
We had to fight. We'll never be friends.
I feel like there's females
I mean, you're not gonna be friends, but you can still talk about it.
One mic.
We can talk about it.
So-
That's females in general.
Let me answer you guys a question.
Like younger, my sisters and then my aunties, I know for a fact when niggas fight, nigga,
They gonna
that
fight.
shit, like, nigga, the beef in the family is from aunties, not
It
uncles.
is.
Okay, so
It
let me ask y'all
I'm
a
gonna
question.
fight for
Hold
my
on.
lady
So you gonna give me a birthday gift for my birthday?
Females
Fight
yo.
Yeah, they be fine, but I'm just saying, like, relationship wise, like, I feel like I'm not, like, I feel like if I have any type of love for you, like, love, if I fight you and I feel like we got to that point, that just means that I cannot.
But
like,
I don't love you.
CC,
Huh?
I
mean, if we fought, I feel like that's that. Like, you know when.
If I beat you, I don't love you.
I mean, you
Hold
know,
on.
look, that something
Hold on.
happened. Something happened where it's a line that you cross. Something happened where it's a line. You're not supposed to be touching each other. Period. Point blank.
Right.
My deal is, if I had love for you, and me and you, we got into a physical altercation, that means I'm not finna, like, I don't want you to die. Nothing like that, but I know from here on out, you're not somebody I can talk to no more. No
But
somebody
once
I
you
can
cross
mess
the
with.
line, it's hard to go back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
coming
All right,
back.
hold on.
I know I'm
Let me
not
ask
coming
y'all.
back.
Just don't
Let me
hit
ask
me in my
y'all a
face,
question.
man.
Do you believe
Respect.
that when a woman is fighting, that she is trying to express her emotion in that state and try to make sure
First
that
off,
you
yes.
feel it?
Yes.
And hold on. Let me finish.
Yes.
And when a man fights, he is trying to prove his dominance.
No.
No, man.
No.
No.
So the reason why I asked is to
It's
jump
the same
off of
thing
what Trent
anyway.
said, is that at the end of the fight, a man is stopping because he met his goal. He proved his dominance. The woman, she is not ending it because she needs you to feel what she felt or is feeling.
I think both of them is emotional state.
They're emotional. They're both different.
Nah, I
it's
don't
both
feel that
emotional.
shit.
Not the same, but
It's a
men and
question.
women
It's
are
a
wired
question.
differently.
If
They
in
look the
any
same.
situation, man on man, woman on man, woman on woman, if I feel the need to put my hands on you, that mean I got too much in my feelings
Yeah,
to
and
where
I
I feel like I
can't
need to put
communicate.
my hands on you. So therefore, if we having a man-to-man conversation, it don't matter how much you yelling, cussing, everything. If I feel like I need to slap you or punch you, I was totally in my feelings.
But
You know what I'm saying?
that wasn't a question. That wasn't a question
That is a
though.
question. That had to do-
No,
had to
no,
do-
no. It
what
was
I'm
a question
saying
off of what Trent said.
No, what I'm
Listen.
saying is, it's not my dominance. I'm not proving dominance to you to show I'm more of a man
I'm
to you.
asking why you stopped.
It's because I'm saying no. I didn't stop because I was dominant either. I stopped because somewhere down the line I realized I was tripping because I'm in my feelings. I put
So
my hands
why
on.
does-
and I know
why-
I'm wrong.
why does a woman
Because
not stop
right
then?
from wrong?
Oh, I
a woman don't stop to me because a woman is always in their feelings. They
But
move
a woman
move
can't
off their
stop.
emotions.
Yeah,
Women
women
move off their
don't
emotions.
Can't stop,
You know
won't
what I'm
stop.
saying?
But there's a lot of
Yeah.
women that'll stop. Okay, so say, all right, so say we got into an argument and we fought.
I'm gonna answer.
And we got like
Also,
so
everyone's
say
different,
me
so.
and Nikki got into an
He cut his
argument.
own
We
mic
fighting.
off.
So basically, we was arguing about like, okay, her shoes more sparkly than my shoes.
Damn.
But Nikki believed in her heart that her shoes are more sparkly than mine. But I'm like, my shoes sparkling. You know what I'm saying? Right. We fighting. But she really
Emotional.
said she's right. So say that we fight. I'm sorry. I beat her up, but she was right. She was right. She
Well,
gonna continue.
she did throw a shoe at you.
But my deal is, I beat her up, so I'm like, I fought you, you lost, whatever. But my deal is, her shoes were sparkly, so she's still pressing the issue. Like,
I was right. So I need to prove that
Now
I'm right.
the masculine side will come into it is like, Men can get into it and we be cool the next day.
Yeah.
Versus a woman they won't.
It just happened to me.
Women would be like, hell nah, fuck that, we
Those are
done.
facts.
You know what I'm
Because if
saying?
I feel like I have to fight you, we can never be friends.
It just happened to me, and we hugged it out at the end. Like this, really.
But men are also willing to admit when they wrong. Me and Jake got into it before. The next day, I called him and said,
come on now.
But no, wait.
No, but I called Jake the next day and say, Jake, I was wrong.
Because
God damn, listen to me. No. But what I'm saying is, I felt nothing to do it. I wasn't pressed to do it. I didn't have to work myself up to call him. Hey, Jake, I'm wrong.
I think it depends on your emotional level of intelligence.
Because
two men get over principle.
No, we done because I realized what we was arguing about.
It depends on the mutual respect.
But most men, if I see,
we have mutual respect for each other. That's why.
If I see you as a man,
but that's why you have respect for me.
I don't have to know you.
Yeah.
If I see you as a man, I'm going to respect you in that demeanor. A woman can fight each other and fight each other like cats and dogs and hate each other and really swear to God they love each other.
Yeah, true. No, because
They live together.
I had a friend
But
that
they don't mean they respect each other.
No, because people females will really be like literally in your face every day and envy you, and then finally want you do one thing or you something finally like that they can just pick at you at. That one thing will blow up like everything that they've been feeling towards you.
Spilling all the
and they
tea.
hate and they will hate you the whole time. So you like, so me as a loving friend, like I'm like, okay, I just did this right. I just took a piece of gum. But you like, you know what I'm saying? But they felt
you got logical. That's your problem. You got too logical. She was
but then,
emotional.
like, but I could be like, dang, like whatever happened, I'm like, dang, I'm sorry, like, whatever. But you so mad about like, you know,
they not listening.
No, they not because they
in their feelings.
Because women don't respect each other.
You gotta, they don't, and you gotta wait till they calm down because they're not.
That's not true.
Y'all think it's so general.
No. Okay,
because I can't talk about the one-offs. I gotta talk about the masses. The masses is most women don't respect each other. We said on the show, I think 2 weeks ago, that men pride each other in having OGs or older men we can go and talk to. Women don't have OGs.
I feel like I do.
No. And what we saying is mom and grandma don't count.
Yeah, not family. Family doesn't count.
I mean, I also feel like I have mentors as well.
Like we got OGs.
OGs.
Like we got OGs. Like yeah, mentors count. But OGs in the hood or barbershop or barber we can go talk to and really get some game from. Women don't value other women's point of view. They just don't. Y'all would rather hear from a man than a woman. Y'all actually respect him more. Y'all actually respect him more from a man.
It's also in reverse that older women look up
women.
to younger women to where younger men look up to older men.
Is your mentor a woman or a man?
Woman.
How long she been your mentor?
For a year.
That's it. How old are you?
Damn.
But then you agree and say you
Spilling tea.
do think you accept criticism of things better from a man?
Yeah, all the OGs that I talk to
I thought you
are
were about
like
to say
me.
except Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior.
I'll go talk to like OG.
I think it's the person, you know? It's their life experience
It's
or whatever they can
it's
bring.
a
I can
person.
learn something from anyone in this room.
Besides
Not-
family,
not
because
everybody
I
is
talk
as
to my older
open-minded as
sisters
you.
and my
Yeah,
older
I feel like
aunts.
it's, yeah.
You know that.
Okay.
Most people aren't.
Right.
That's why we got presidents.
I'm the youngest, so I have like older
Fucking
sisters
sidebar
and older cousins and aunties, and we close. So that's who I really, family.
So, my maybe it's an observation of mine, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm perceiving that you only gonna receive advice from somebody you respect, correct?
Yeah.
So, what makes them respectable to you? I have an idea. My idea is that once you see somebody who has principles and stand by them righteously, you'll respect that person.
Yeah.
But I'm asking, is that when you deem somebody respectable?
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like somebody I'll take advice from is somebody that I respect, and that's because I've seen them in their lifetime be who they are. Like I've never seen, like, you know, people make mistakes or whatever, but any advice they ever gave me, it was never wrong. I have to agree with, in order for me to take something, I have to agree with it. It have to make sense to me. You can't just say, oh, the sky turns green and blue at night.
Yeah.
It got to make sense. You know?
Well,
So-
yeah, I wasn't talking about just receiving information, but I'm saying, why these people would you even allow yourself to receive information from? That's what I was speaking about.
For me, I mean, I would say it depends on what, like, I'm not going to take relationship advice from the auntie that ain't never been married or been
Yeah.
divorced 5 times.
Yeah.
Like, but if she has a successful business, I'm going to listen to her business
Yeah.
advice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If she had, like, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
If someone's
And
super
what they
spiritual and
talking
I love
about.
it,
And
I'm
what
going
they
to listen to
talking
the
about.
But
relationship
look what you just
vibe.
said. You said auntie. That's
Right.
exactly what we're saying. That's all the only OGs or the major OGs you have is family.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he said it's not women at all.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Though, but who you
I feel like I
saying?
come from a family of strong women, and just in general.
But
So
outside
But
of
you
your
talking about, like,
family, where the
women
strong
in
women
com-
at
What
in
the
your
fuck
life?
is that?
Do you mean
outside
like
of my
women in
family?
community, like as OGs, like you know, like
Yeah,
but he
I
was
don't
saying,
have
like,
women in my
brothers.
community that's like OGs to me.
Yeah.
So she made a small
Like
point. She had
besides my
professors
aunties in my
as
community.
OGs. I didn't even think about that.
What?
She gave
that
another one
counts.
besides
That
this
counts.
girl at the salon. She gave
Oh, you
professors.
said
They're
like
my mentor.
Yeah, mentor.
okay.
It's
I
a
was
She
gonna say-
professor
also
of
said within
mine.
this past year, so it's not like she's been impacting your entire life. You know
Not
what
my
I'm saying?
entire life, but
Yeah.
she was my professor years ago, and she just
Right.
was like, we just made it official.
Right,
As like,
right.
oh,
Oh,
like
it
you're
wasn't
gonna be a
over
mentor.
time, y'all.
Yeah.
Since y'all. Oh,
Yeah,
But it was
Mo-
years ago that she was my professor.
See, that would be
Why
the
didn't she
difference.
mention you from the jump? Why she wait till you get to a certain level before she?
Whoa, I mean, she. I
Because
mean,
that's what our
Oh,
OGs
first of
do.
all, that's a valid question.
Yeah,
but
our
it was
OGs do
just
that.
grad school like 2 years ago. It's not like years and years and years ago.
But I'm saying she didn't
Like,
see the same thing in you she see now.
Yeah, I feel
She
like
like she ain't
I
got time
asked
for
her.
it.
Or
I
did you not see
initiated.
the same thing in her?
Or did you not see the
These
same
are
thing
good
in you?
questions.
At one time.
It's not even that deep. I think it just the
Let her answer
timing
the last
worked
one.
out. I lived in New York at the time. I live in LA now. Like I was moving
Right.
differently. Then I was in
Okay.
school. I was a student then.
Okay,
Now
I got you.
I'm in a different
I got
situation
you.
now. So
Okay.
I feel like now timing. It was more
Okay,
so
so-
timing. Thing.
Okay.
Okay, timing is everything. You're right
Yeah.
about this. So let me ask you this though. So why not along that timing from the age back then to the age you are now that you didn't have another mentor or anything like that?
Oh, I've had several. Like I've
I'm
had
always
mentors
in that.
that kind of seasons.
What's your longest
phases.
running mentor?
She just told you.
This 2
Answer
years.
so fast, motherfucking question. Goddamn.
It's like-
But also
like,
over
so-
the time of life, like I feel like I've had women, or just in general, people that I feel like that could counsel me or that I
Right.
could go to. So it's not
Okay.
like, even if it's not
Cool.
a mentor like by title, it's like people that I admire,
That you
respect,
look up
and
to.
would ask
Yeah.
for advice about things in life.
Okay, cool.
And you can have negative mentors too. Like,
So let me ask
you
you.
know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
But you should be able to like just let them know when they falling off too.
men
Like,
and women.
Mhm.
Would you have the opposite sex as a mentor?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or as a OG?
Would I have the opposite
Yeah.
sex as a mentor?
Yeah.
Not him.
He said,
not him.
I'm asking Paul.
Shit.
Well, it depends on what you value. Like,
Yeah, it
what
depends
do
on
you
what you-
expect
So-
me to
Oh no,
give
but
you?
depending on what I
Yeah.
value, the answer's still
Yeah.
hell no. Like depending on what I value.
You don't think
Like,
you could learn
I'm just
anything
saying-
from a
I'm just
woman
saying-
that's in a powerful position?
I'm
that
saying,
puts
I'm
you
just saying,
on
I'm just saying,
edge?
as a man, as a man,
She got to
This
punch
is
him
so
first.
I have that readily available, and I would have that more available and more abundant than women. Like, if I can find a woman in a position to do whatever I want to do and stuff like that, I can find probably 10 more men in that same position.
Me personally depends on what it is. Like for instance, my auntie. You know what I'm saying? My auntie is
Man.
the reason why. The reason why I move in a certain sense of when it comes to female and opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was younger, I didn't know what the fuck she meant then, but I know what the fuck she meant.
Yeah.
And because she told me, she was like, "Hey, if you ask a female for a health card and she ain't got one, then you know not to fuck with her."
Okay.
Yeah.
So therefore,
Amen.
meaning if you ain't got no insurance card,
That means
I know you're not getting checkups.
Go ahead,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
so shit like that.
But that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
That's a mentor to me.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
but what I'm
so
saying is
so
smart.
gyms like
I believe-
that.
I
I'll
believe-
pit not
that's
that's
advice,
what I said
though.
on what
I feel
level.
like
That's
you
not
can
not
get good
advice.
advice
I'm
from
saying
a woman,
a mentor.
but
So
her being
meaning
your
shit like
mentor
that.
is
That's what I
different.
go on.
Hold
You know
on,
what I'm
hold
saying?
on.
Because I'm getting
Quick
great advice
question.
from a woman, but I wouldn't have a woman
It's
as a
honestly-
Quick
mentor.
That's my
quick question. Quick question. Real
better
real-
from
Looking
the-
6'8".
Real quick,
opposite
Jake.
sex.
Hey, quick question. Is your auntie accepting applications? You know, I need to learn all these.
Oh man, my auntie's an OG
you
in
ain't
the
no lesbian
game. You
friend?
know what I'm saying?
Because I believe you can get really good advice from the opposite sex.
Yeah,
But
I
I-
get
but I- but I
really
couldn't.
Because that's
I
new to
couldn't-
me, the card
I'll say
thing.
I couldn't
Yeah.
learn. What I'm saying is I couldn't have one as a
Yeah.
mentor, right?
That's what I'm
So
saying,
my mentor
mentor.
needs to lead me into being
When
a
it
better
came to
man.
sex
I
ed,
know.
she mentored me.
Teach me how to be a better man.
Taught me everything.
That's just that she.
Wait, your
she
auntie?
just-
Can.
So,
Yeah,
So
she
who
can.
can teach you how to be a better
She
man?
can. She
Yes, she
no.
can.
She can make
From
me
her own life
she-
experience?
No. She can make me want to be one.
Yeah.
She can't teach me how to
But
be
that's helping
one.
you to be a better
No.
man.
Those are two vastly different things. A woman can make me want to be better, but she can't teach me how to be a man.
single mothers
So,
can't
no,
teach
no,
them,
that's-
like,
No,
that's-
absolutely not. So
that's
answer
you
your-
deciding.
So to answer your
Good question,
question,
good question.
no, wait, no, let me answer that. To
Nah.
answer your question,
Nah.
no.
That's
A single
bullshit.
mom
Well,
cannot
no,
teach a
no,
man how to
yes,
be a man.
yes.
No,
She
no,
can
you
teach
can't
him how to
on
be a
that.
valuable human being, but teach
that's
him how to be a
also
man
you trying
is
to pick and
absolutely not.
choose what you want to use as far as mentor and advice. You know what I'm saying? Like if there was some guidance in my life, that was a mentor, not just hey, look both ways if we cross the street. That's advice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it was something I use still to today, you
That
mentor
was a
me.
mentor.
You know
No,
what I'm
that's
saying?
not what we just said.
But no,
That's not the
I'm
conversation
talking
we
about,
just
I'm talking
said.
about everything. It's consistent. I'm saying,
Yeah,
and
it's
my aunt,
consistency.
when it came to that type of lifestyle, was a mentor for me. That's why I'm.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
I didn't discredit that for you.
Did. You said it was advice.
No,
it wasn't advice.
I said
Mentors
no.
provide
What I
constant
said
guidance.
is
That's what
I
it
can
is.
accept advice from a woman because the opposite sex gives great advice. Then she asked, She said a woman can make a man, teach a man how to be a man. I said that's impossible. I said she can make him want to be a better man, but she cannot teach him to be a better man.
So you don't think if Oprah came in here, because Oprah is the media, you don't think she could tell you anything about how? No, not about relationships. I'm talking about business, about running a network, about trying to grow. It's not about being a man. Mentorship isn't about being a man.
But what we're talking about is her.
I build a business.
We're not talking about a business. She said a woman can teach a man how to be a man.
It went different.
I simply said I don't agree with that. Then Miss Tennessee said, "Well, can a single mother teach her son to be a man?"
She can do her best.
I said she can do her best and probably produce a really good human.
They got YouTube.
But the man part will be very hard because she doesn't know what that feels like.
No, I agree. I
see what I'm
definitely
saying?
agree with that.
Like as much as she wants to, because all she's gonna do is teach him to be the man that she wants him to be, and not what a man is. And those are two.
That's bad for business.
Can a woman? Can a man teach his daughter how to be a woman?
No. I can't do that. Of course not. I can't do that.
I was just asking.
No, that's why
I can't do that.
I was just curious.
You can tell her how she should expect to be treated.
Yeah, but I can't. Her mom has to teach her that, or a woman. I don't possess. You know what I'm saying? What a woman feels like to tell her why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah. No,
I'm not sexist on one side.
Curious.
I believe only a woman can teach a woman how to be a woman. I can't do that. That's not my space.
Yeah, I felt that from his first answer. That's what his answer was going to be. That's why I didn't even ask.
Yeah.
I felt like that's.
No, I feel like I had to ask it.
Yeah.
That's the other flip.
No, I definitely believe I don't.
I already knew what your answer was gonna be.
Yeah, I'm not that sexist.
Yeah.
I'm not that
sexist. But you have grown on this podcast. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Sometimes
we appreciate growth.
10 episodes ago?
Yeah.
He went from misogynist to sexist. Hey, let's appreciate the growth.
We'll take it where we
Next year, he'll let a woman cut his hair.
Whoa.
Hey, bite the tongue.
That's why you wear braces, because you're childish.
You man, my whole life.
I see why you're not the way it is.
Hell no.
Yeah. So
I didn't know if you were throwing shots at his mama. I never seen the hair.
He know it was at him.
Hey. Yeah, so yeah, I'm working on my misogyny.
Okay,
You know
thank you.
And let me say this, I'm really not misogynistic. Let me say this,
I'm working on my massage therapy.
So let me say this to clear that. I'm really
Hold on. One mic.
I'm really not misogynist. I'm really not sexist. Because I don't say it the way that you prefer to hear it. Because I can say it a whole different way and you would agree with everything I said on the show. I prefer to say it a different way. I prefer to say it the way I wanted to say it. But I could have really flipped it, gave it the game on a plate, shiny and nice, and you would ate it and be like, oh yeah, I absolutely agree. I decided not to do that because that's not who I am.
Okay.
Like, we both saying the same thing. You just want me to say it a different way.
No, I want you to say it exactly.
That goes back to what I said earlier, how women like lies.
Yeah,
we learned that last episode.
Oh yeah, they got one.
I don't recommend men lie because if you start lying,
so perception is not.
I don't recommend that.
I want to be lied to.
But
I don't want to be lied to.
Hey,
no. Grown women lie. But young girls, young hoes, they love lies.
Let me say this.
They eat that shit like it's KFC.
So he's saying something totally different than what I'm saying. He said young women want lies. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm about to say.
2 out of 3 do.
They all want them. They all ages, all ranges, all colors. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you want the lie. Let me tell you. No, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
We're not speaking. It was the last episode. We already dealt with it.
Let me tell you why you want the lie. Because if I tell you the truth every day, your life will be terrible. No. So most men that run a household don't tell their wife everything because it would crumble her. But the absence of truth is a lie. So just because I didn't blatantly lie to you, because I didn't tell you, I still lie. But if I told you, of course you can't take the same thing that I can take. You see what I'm saying? Because I might know we finna lose the highs, but I got 2 or 3 plays I can go make to make this work so we don't. But if I tell you before I make the plays and make it work, you automatically panic. So you want me to lie to you because the truth hurts.
So now I gotta tend to you instead of get to this money.
My plane's land. My plane's land.
Yeah, I agree.
My plane's land.
It's the takeoff that's the problem, bro. Your planes are expensive airlines, bro. That boy got that spirit line.
Yeah, because at first she was like,
he got that 737 Max. He got
Amber
that.
Alert.
Because
Nobody got Amber Alert.
because at the end of the day, it's things that a man, because a woman will scream, but I can take that. That's fine. But it's things that a real man, especially somebody that you're witnessing, committing, you love, doesn't want to burden you with. I don't care that you can. I don't care that you can take it. As a man, my job is to provide and protect. And one part of protection is keeping you out of some shit that don't involve.
Like just know it's vice versa, because I know men's ego are a lot.
No.
There's some things that I might not.
Yeah, we may
I'm not gonna tell you
right?
in the same respect.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I
don't want to hear that he was gone.
Yeah, you feel me? Not me.
Everybody wants to have the channel.
That's true. That right there said, because there was an incident at South by Southwest happened with my woman. And when I asked her, she was like, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, "What you mean, don't worry about it?" She's like, "Nah, you
trust me, don't worry about it."
Because somebody gonna
that
react.
That is the greatest thing you said this entire conversation. That's the only thing she said. That's the best.
Okay,
clip it.
I'll accept it.
No, because women, a lot of women wouldn't admit that, and you said it so eloquently. And I appreciate it, because most women watching us live are gonna be like, "Nah, I don't agree with that shit. Tell me the truth." You don't really want that.
Nah. Sprinkle some sugar.
Not all the time. That's what I'm saying. You gotta put a little sugar
Not
on
all the
it.
time. And I'm not saying a man is blatantly lying to you every day.
That's one thing you just saying lies.
I'm saying
and you just blatantly looking at
lying
my
by
like,
omission, I think, is sometimes necessary for the peace of the household.
I'm saying you told me to. Yeah, you told me to run the house. So I gotta carry it. So some things I don't need to put on you to carry because it's not your place.
And here's the reason why. Let me make the conversation turn left. Y'all remember old boy COO who jumped from the roof a couple of months ago because of the embezzlement?
No, I don't.
Y'all don't remember that?
Oh, that's my dude.
Yeah. The reason why. Hold on. The reason why. It got to the media because it already had happened. So it was in the home. It got to the media. His wife and the family was embarrassed. So that pressure on him, it worked against his nature. He had to end it because he felt that he wasn't himself anymore. Understand this, is that it works against our nature because we are here to protect. When we lose the value, we can't protect you anymore. We can't provide for you more, which that's what he was going under the jail. He was, I don't know if he was Epstein or whatever, but he embezzled a lot. So yeah, that's what that happens in our head. We were like, we ain't
fuck
shit.
that nigga. I'm just saying,
No. What he's saying is, once a man loses value in the home, I can't protect you. I can't provide for you.
No, I gotta let.
We talked about that last podcast about men that
hold
leave.
any value, and so
they don't feel
because
value.
he didn't feel like he could do those things. I don't even need to be here because I hold no value to the family.
No, that wasn't a man that did that.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I'm saying.
I know. I'm saying that wasn't a man.
He transitioned.
I'm saying what he was trying to explain. What he was trying to get.
I feel all that, but see, if he didn't have them allegations, if he wasn't gonna go to jail and shit, he would have just left and got another fucking family.
Right.
So it wasn't like over the guilt.
It's because it hit the media. No, it's because it hit the media.
No, I hear you.
Like,
but I've been in the position where in one
you don't plan to jump from a balcony for a year.
I lost everything. House, car, job, everything. You immediately feel two things.
For sure.
I hold no value.
For sure.
But did you kill yourself?
I'm going through that shit right now.
Time out. Hold on.
That made you a better man.
No. So if we gonna have a conversation, no, I didn't kill myself. I became the better man.
I want to welcome Teddy to the podcast.
But we're skipping the process between I lost it and became the better man.
Yeah.
Because it's a process between that where though I didn't kill myself, I didn't want to live.
No, we're not skipping the process. We're talking about the scenario that he said.
Not a scenario. That was a person.
But what I'm saying is, when you lose all that, you can get to that place quickly. Because I deeply remember waking up one morning, staying at the ceiling out loud, saying, "God, why did you wake me up this morning?
Right.
I don't want to be here." Because I got to the point where every bad decision was catching up, and it was back to back. So
it was the bed bath and beyond COO.
But you're talking to a man, so meaning what I'm saying is, as a man in this lifestyle, A nigga go through that every day.
Yeah.
So therefore, what I'm saying is, if I choose to give up on my family, I was never a man.
No.
So so I'm saying, so it don't matter what I lose, because I'd have been down 10 times more than I.
I'm saying, I'm past that.
I got you. I'm saying you personally, but we're talking about the nigga that gave his life away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're talking about him on the other end.
That's because
like,
he was
He wasn't a man.
He was high.
I'm saying, like,
But he failed.
true. But what I'm saying is,
Not as a CEO.
So what?
That's true
So
too.
why?
what I'm saying is, odds have been stacked against me several times over. You know what I'm saying? To where I've been in the same position as you. I've been in the same position as that white man that killed himself.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day is I still moved on and became a better man for myself. Not just for myself, but for my friends and my family.
But what I'm saying, Jake, is also that has a lot to do with environment, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you come from where you had to you
Hold
come
up.
from the bottom. You from the bottom.
Watch the analogy. No, but
wait,
watch the.
I'm saying you from the bottom, so you losing all, you just resetting anyway. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying it's regular for you to get it out the mud. That's why shortly after feeling that way, something says to me like, man, go get it. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is, it is
a fine line.
I'm saying,
wait.
I think people want to gloss over how.
It's different, B. It's different, B.
Wait, no, it's not different. What I'm saying is, people are glossing over how detrimental depression is.
No. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Because it is so powerful. That's why I always start the show with a mental health check.
Yeah.
Because people are being bombarded by things over and over and over.
But I was agreeing with what LaFair was saying, because I feel like sometimes people you don't never like he said, he probably was never down before, because I know like you said, that kicks in, because I know sometimes for me, like I've been at school I was at school for 5 years, so like I feel like nobody checks on athletes, and I'm a positive person, like, you know, people would be like, oh, Tennessee, she's sad, and we never see her sad, but I'm the main person people should be checking on, because some days I'll be like, I'm not going to practice today, I'm not going to class today, I'm not going to nothing today, but what I had to do, I was like, man, come on, because who looking up to me? What would always turn me back on, like what always would keep me going, was my family. I'm like, bro, if I broke down and I said, today's my last day, I'm not here on earth no more, and like I couldn't make it no more, who, like, they'd be like, who else would give up? Like my sisters would, because they look at me like, that's a strong one. So like looking at that man, like you saying, like, oh, that's the man, he had money, all of this stuff. He didn't have, like you said, he lost everything. So, like, what did he have? Like you said, he had nothing else to live for. He felt worthless. It's not fuck that nigga.
Because of him, he had regular families lose everything.
He never felt that before.
Regular people lose everything, but he decided.
Okay.
So he died. All his money shit, right?
Hold on. Trill. Finish your statement, bro. I want to address AOB right quick, but finish your statement, Trill.
I'm gonna wrap it up as soon as
we gotta understand the emotions behind it. And we gotta understand depression and all that shit. But fuck that nigga.
She wanted to.
I have no sympathy for him.
So look, now I'm gonna get to a critical point that niggas always fucking forget. Certain people abandon their families, bro.
What the fuck is
Now listen, real talk. Men will abandon their family if they can't do two things: provision and protect. If we become a burden in any of these two areas, we would choose the lesser of two evil and walk away. Because that if me leaving protects my family, I would choose that. Every man know he will.
He felt that he was embarrassing his family.
That's why when shit hit the fan, right, you will suffer in a house that's going down here and send your women and kids to the shelter. So every man has that logical thought. So who's to say this man didn't have that logical thought of they're better off without me? It ain't about white or black, bro. That's like, okay,
cool.
And I know niggas want to cry. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about depression. I'm talking about a simple instinct for a man to protect and to provide for his family. He will kill himself if it yields the best result.
You know why he telling the truth? I watched it. I watched my wife's uncle literally not go to dialysis on purpose. to die because the policy was big enough to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying. A man will sacrifice and take the less of the evils so that everybody else wins.
He'll lay on the railroad for his family.
I agree.
And to explain why men get a bad rep, niggas ain't shit, they leaving their families, it's because as men, we know the value of a man is his presence, just being in there. We all know as men.
Not on the first date though.
It's the
Okay.
But look, I got you. I'm wrapping up. But what I'm saying is, women know they don't want to admit it, but and somebody said earlier, just him being him. A young lady right here, she said just him being him. So they know the value of a man is his presence. Just him existing. You get what I'm saying? Everybody know they want a millionaire friend because why? You're gonna be like the top 4 people you hang around the most. So you want to get around millionaire friends. So it's similar to that same mindset. But you can't just jump to he's white, he's black, he's depressed, because too many times a man has killed himself to better his family, regardless of how the world say, this nigga ain't shit. You a deadbeat daddy. You a horrible husband. Who's to say this nigga stand what go fuck them kids up even worse?
Who's to say he should get the benefit of the doubt to say that shit's for his family? He committed a crime. He was going to jail. And he killed himself. Wait a second. Let me finish. I'm saying because I'm not giving no excuses based off of race, based off of depression, based off of none of that shit. I get all that exists.
I'm speaking about man to man. As men, we can come to a simple conclusion. When a man doing wrong,
sometimes let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Sometimes they're not real men in situations, period. Sometimes they're not real men because they can't they can't handle the consequences of their actions.
I get what you're saying,
not necessarily with their family.
But what I'm saying is, even a coward can make a righteous decision.
Wait, hold on, because that
sounded biblical.
Yeah,
that sounded like it was from the Bible for some reason.
But
a coward can make a righteous decision.
So we went out of the spectrum, but I get what both sides are saying. I was simply saying that even if he was, let's say he was depressed, because I always bring
one mic.
That I always bring up mental health because. That thing is a sickness. That thing eats at you every day, and so some people aren't strong enough to say, "Okay, fuck it, I gotta get it in."
That is true.
Like you feel like you digging and you're trying to get out, but the hole just getting deeper. You know what I'm saying? So someone who's been through that knows what that hole feels like. So I don't want anybody to like gloss over. Oh, nigga, just get over it. It's not a just get over it. I'm stuck in this spot and I don't know how to get out.
Yeah, he could have been dealing with way worse shit than that. Like,
in
his everyday life.
Hold on.
If he was married, he was getting it more from his own wife than anybody. Because a wife gotta just be real. When men are married, the one person to get to them more than anything is their own wife.
So
we don't know.
Hold on.
He felt like a failure.
That's the exchange of marriage. You know what I'm saying? A man gains a weakness, a woman gains a strength.
And it's
his wife get on his ass.
It's just the way he's saying it. What he's saying is because he can't provide, now his wife is asking him questions. It's questioning him about, so how we gonna do this and what's gonna happen this, and so he's being bombarded on. He don't have the answers.
All the stuff that he was trying to hide from her, it came to light. So.
What if she was with it the whole time? What if she was helping him invest?
What if she been carrying him through the whole
But she was trying to figure out how am I going to take care of the house without him.
Hold on, let her speak. What you saying, Nikki J?
What if she's been already having to carry him through the whole marriage?
Okay.
And like,
what you mean carry?
How?
What you mean by carry?
Meaning like because she was saying that what if his wife had it? You know, what if his wife had it to pay for it?
If she had it, she wouldn't be asking those questions.
If she had, you said if she had the
money,
money,
if she had it, she wouldn't have been drilling him.
But facts is she didn't.
If she had the money to like bail him out, that's what
no, like to step up and be like, I'm gonna handle this and take care of that.
If she had it, she wouldn't have questioned him. She would be like, "Where is it at? Why you acting like a bitch? Give it to me."
So which man are we speaking?
So let me hold on.
We talking about the CEO of Bed Bath &
Beyond killed himself.
Hold on.
Just making sure.
So what you're saying is, I just want to make sure I understand because everybody talking. You saying that if she had it, she should have been able to. If she had it, step up and say, "I got it."
Okay, no. What I was saying was he felt like a failure in his marriage, like he couldn't provide anymore. And she was saying, like, what if the wife would have stepped up and decided she's gonna carry them? And I was like, well, what if she been carrying them through their whole marriage already? And he felt like he felt less of a man.
He had to embezzle it.
Wait, time out. So can I ask you a question? So I heard everything you said. So if he didn't feel like a man because he didn't have the money, his wife giving him the money made him feel any better?
No, not giving him the money. We wasn't talking about the embezzlement. We was talking about carrying.
No, I'm saying Karen. I'm talking about what you talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying he didn't have it. She had it. That fixed it because she had it.
Oh no, you should ask for that.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, his his manhood.
So if I have a wife or I have preferably a wife,
he probably still kill himself.
Preferably, I have a helpmate. I don't have somebody to hold me down. No. So that's not what a helpmate. That's what you guys decided y'all wanted a helpmate to be. That's not what a helpmate. So y'all can go read it.
That is true.
No, y'all can go read it. A helpmate is only
a partner.
A partner. But I have to. But what I'm saying is, you're the yin to my yang.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not. Yeah. So you're helping me where I lack, not picking up slack. You talking about picking up slack?
That's why
I'm saying the things that I'm not great at. You like I'm not great at communication, but
strengths
you do.
And weaknesses.
I don't do
balance.
good contracts, but you know how to make sure all the laws are in place. So what I'm saying is we balance each other. You picking up the slack and deciding you gonna pay for some shit because I ain't got it. Ain't my helpmate. You talking about picking up slack, not being my equal. I don't need you to pick up slack because if you can do it, you don't need me. I serve no purpose.
But it's a vibe. Right?
No, it's not a vibe. No, y'all said it's a vibe. Fuck them vibes. I don't give a fuck about no vibe. I care about truths. Can you better me? Do we work? And can you help me when I ask? And if you need at any point to be the man, then we don't match. No. I'm not.
Hey, let's go ahead and wrap this up. But I'm not gonna kill myself. Next section. Hold on. So this to wrap it up. Art imitates life, just like a roller coaster. He started from the top, fell to the bottom, the balcony, and from CEO to the floor. There is no love for him, because he left his family. But I can be empathetic towards the situation.
No. Fuck him.
The life insurance policy was. Hold on. Just to clear up the misconception, the life insurance policy in no way would cover the amount of money that he had from embezzling. Okay?
It would.
It wouldn't. He took a lot.
He took a lot from who?
But
everybody who owns Bed Bath & Body Works shares.
You can have more than one insurance policy.
But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic.
Because if you put it all in the trust, they can't touch it.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, AOB.
So that was the end of the topic.
We're not gonna go into
financial literacy.
We're not gonna go into
financial literacy. My only hope.
That's why we got this.
What a terrific segment.
Fuck diet rich.
Yeah, financial literacy. The COO killed himself. Let's learn not to be him. Okay.
Okay. So
proud to be me.
God. All right. So this goddamn conversation has stressed me the fuck out.
Great point.
All right.
Don't be jumping over that.
No. Yeah. Because it's been so much redirect. I've never did so much redirection in all my entire life of doing this.
We love a live audience.
But I have learned.
One mic.
I have learned a lot of things from the conversation as well. I learned that my time is not valuable. I need to plan dates.
Damn.
I learned that.
No one said that.
No, that I didn't say you taught me that. I said
I
that's what I learned. So also learned that you should keep your hands to yourself. And we never know what the other person is going through, so let's be empathetic. And just because you can help me doesn't mean I asked for it. I like to always end the show asking everybody what they collectively learned, so we can go around the room and say, okay, I'm going to take this with me. This might have been crazy, but I'll take this piece with me.
No, don't start with me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Trill City.
Man, so I learned, I guess, I don't need another microphone.
We need to hear you.
I'm trying to recap in my head really because it was so many questions that were left open. Like how a woman would just show interest on the first date. I think we just glossed right the fuck over that so fast. And also, like, you know,
she didn't answer. I think you
kind of glossed over that one.
Women don't know how to ask direct questions.
So in that, them not asking the question, you realize that your time is.
That's actually.
I
so you
definitely
that.
felt like
that's actually the answer. At the end of the first day, you'll be left with questions.
But that's why we'll have a second date to get to know more.
And a third.
All right, so
I feel like how he feel. It was a lot of unanswered questions.
open-ended topics. We got part 2.
I don't like that.
I did learn that not we don't have to always look at our OGs as like family members. Like I did think about that, like when you were saying like some of your mentors are like old teachers and things like that. So I did realize that I've had other mentors besides my family and women.
So shout out to you. Tennessee.
I mean, I guess I learned a
To
lot.
not put your hands on people.
Yeah.
Well, I learned not to put my hands on people because I feel like you shouldn't be touching me, and if you don't touch me, I won't touch you. I
feel like that wasn't learned.
I firmly believe in that.
You gonna learn these hands.
I believe that we should all. I took away something that I hope that we all can take away, that a first date should be a first date. I feel like we should. I feel like it should be fun in a first date. I feel like you should. I feel like. I mean,
no
like,
expectation.
No expectation. Have fun. Like I feel like you should get nervous, get jittery. Like like okay, like do I have make sure I'm straight. Like I know I have enough money to cover myself and maybe you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends. He said earlier. He
I
tried to say earlier. He was like, he said,
I got you and me. Honestly, I got you and me. I can't lie to you.
He was like,
but at the same time, but like, I feel like, I'm sorry to go back to this, but I just feel like, if we having a good time, I feel like the vibe should take it there. Because I feel like what Jake was saying, like, I got an experience. If you give me experience, sure, you might have me out my pockets.
I'm going to do that for damn
You know what I'm saying?
For damn sure.
Hey, Tennessee, that's live. He high you out of your pocket. Hey, let me tell you something. I like it.
Because I know I can hire somebody out their pockets quick. But I'm just saying.
That shit.
But sure, if you could do it to me too, I'm like, damn.
See, that's
twin.
You know what? And it definitely ain't chicken if you got it.
Twin.
Hey, let me say this. First off, that's the best way it's been said all night.
We got it.
Shout out to Tennessee, man. Shout out to Tennessee.
That's light work.
Yeah.
All right. So
and also have fun. Pick and then go somewhere fun. Don't be going out to eat. Maybe that's what y'all need to stop doing too. Stop going out to eat.
Go ride scooters.
Yeah.
Go bowling.
Go to a zoo.
But still,
go look at an animal or something like that.
So Miss
just to avoid the awkward
Miss Kennedy, please.
Hey, so
that's live and it's very relaxing.
So Miss Kennedy, what did you learn today?
Wow. Well, we've had so many great conversations.
Oh, we had
so many sidebars.
We had a lot of conversations.
So many conversations. I don't know. I learned one, to respect everyone's opinion, of course, but also I don't know, even in hearing you talking about how you feel with women putting their hands on you as a man, I don't know, I feel like I learned that, if I put my hands on you, you're going to put your hands on me back, but also I'm not going to put my hands on you. But hearing it from a man's perspective,
you never got to find out.
You know what? So I'm glad you said, because you said we skipped over a lot of things, and I didn't really explain why I got to drag you because you hit me.
Got to.
He didn't say hit you back. He said he got you.
But I'm also not going to do that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
you got to.
Let me say, it's because men perceive love out of respect.
You showed me disrespect.
Oh, no, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
When you said women fight for emotion and men fight for dominance.
So it's not.
I said dominance.
Yeah.
I would probably change it to respect. Though.
So it's not dominance. Men value love. They view it as respect.
Respect.
If you respect me, I love you. That's all men. They value respect and they see that as love. So if you put your hands on me, I in turn think that you don't respect me.
Yeah.
Because you thought it was okay to do that.
But I'm not doing that.
No, I'm saying that. That's why now I gotta drag you. All right.
Gotcha.
Punch my chest.
What else you learned?
That's it.
No, you learned something.
I mean, I learned a lot.
And that I'd rather hear than.
I mean, also, I didn't take anything necessarily from the first date conversation. I still feel like a man should pay from the first date.
Because we ain't
That's
really
your preference. But that's just my preference. Right. So if you want to be paid for, that's your preference.
It's okay.
So I love that for y'all because I know that there are women.
So your preference is okay to have.
Yeah.
I think Tennessee said it best. It's because she said that, and I know she would probably say that on the phone when we talk. I'm more apt to pay because I know that it wasn't a priority for me to have to. So now I want to pay more because I know she's willing to do it.
Do we want to reopen the conversation?
No, I'm just saying. So I'm just saying. I'm saying she said it the best to make it make more sense because you don't expect it from me. now I really want to do it because I know now you're not looking at me as a meal ticket. Like you.
Well, I'm not going on a date for a meal. Like we ain't doing that no more. That's way back in the day.
Hold on.
Yeah, so that's not it.
We get it after hours.
Go ahead. So I'll let y'all run y'all shit. So
no,
no. What you mean?
You skipped over me. Shit off too.
You skipped me.
Oh, I thought he said in the show.
Niggas get paid and just get disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. If you want to answer that question that everybody had, please just answer it in the comments. What do you think should happen on the first date? Who should pay? Whatever. Now, what I learned, I really only learned like 1 or 2 things. It's actually from this man's aunt. So shout out to her. I really didn't know about the card thing. Like for real, I'm gonna start asking.
You don't know if they don't have health insurance. They don't.
I never even thought to ask. I'm not gonna even lie.
Like, look at their feet.
Brother.
Look at their feet. Okay. Teddy back here talking about feet. Okay. All right. Hold on. And the second thing was agreeing with what you said. So instead of dominance, I feel like respect fit what I was thinking of why. So I was trying to get an answer to his question earlier. Why do men stop versus women not stop in a fight? I think men eventually find that respect, right, that we talked about, but women disrespect each other, so they never find it, right? So they gonna stop. You know, like if you had a daughter and taught her how to fight, she was stomping, your son would stop, she would keep going. Yeah. So that's really all I learned. I wish I learned something about financial literacy, but I guess I'm gonna have to check in next week when we have our guests on the show. But go ahead.
So what I faked about what I learned. What I really learned are things that I feel are valuable to me. I think what I really got out of this entire conversation, what was pivotal to me was the hypothetical. When everybody got to pick what they thought the sense they would keep. My initial thought was C, and then thinking about hearing my kids for the rest of my life, that really pivoted and told me what was most important to me in my life. And so that's what I learned, that love will make you choose things that you wouldn't choose any other way for. So
that was hella dope.
Oh, thank you. Nice. Thank you. Love will make you choose things you wouldn't rarely choose. I am AOB. This has been another episode of Hypoghettocally speaking. Every Wednesday, 7 Central, we add brand new episodes. We are Hypoghettocally speaking on all platforms. Please follow and subscribe and absolutely share. This has been a great conversation. We had great guests. I will allow everybody to give their Instagram so that you can follow them. And then we'll close out. We'll start at the end with Miss Kennedy.
All right, y'all. So I'm Kennedy Fuller. That's Kennedi Fuller on Instagram and all platforms.
I'm Mr. Technically Difficult, MR on Insta, don't follow, and MISTER on YouTube. You can follow. And I just want to do a shout out to her hair. It's been blocking me the whole time, so I don't even know what AOB look like anymore.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, I am Cecilia on Instagram. That is CEECELLII 4 A's. Sorry for blocking you.
No, that's cool. I'm gonna take an A.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for having me. I am Nikki J. You can follow me on Instagram at @TheRealNikkiJ.
And if you need your taxes done, hit up.
Stop saying it.
It's Trill City J, and if you didn't get that light bill paid this month, I got the 40 for you. Give me a call. We can work something out.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all each and every week. Thank y'all for staying tuned. Thank y'all for staying loyal. We got big things in the future. We love y'all. Y'all be safe this week. We out.
Thank you to the studio, and thank you to our live audience.